surely these aren't all the requests. Escorting a merchant to the harbor, then of course the classic slaying of giant rats or goblins. None of them are worth more than a little pocket change, but oh well.
Hilda! Hey! Hang on. Is that a goblin killing job? Wouldn't have to work for such small potatoes if you joined my mercenary team, you know?
I've got more than enough on my plate without you.
This is a one-time offer, so take it or leave it!
Wow. So, guess that means you're leaving it?
Who needs others when you're fine on your own?
If it isn't Renesia and Alicia, well, at least you two can sympathize with me.
Really? Hilda the Night Strider is...
Reward.
Huh?
I'll bet this job will turn out to be more fruitful than you think. Didn't know we'd have a full-on party. It's all done. Pretty sure that was all of them. I think reporting back to the village can wait till after nightfall. I should use the daylight to find their treasure stash. Hope it's better than that pile of junk I got from the last horde of goblins I wiped out. The pay isn't that great, but the bonus could actually make this job worth it. And what do we have here?
Corn potage with the eggs.
Where in the world am I?
Is something the matter?
Those horns! You're a demon!
Oh,
Sorry if I offended you. It's not a bad thing. I'm a demon too. Go by the name Hilda.
Well then, Hilda, we're so happy you found your way in. I'm Aletta.
Of some kind.
This place is the Western Restaurant Nicoya. It's in a completely different world from the one you and I live in. Master says it opens once every 7 days, or on the day of Saturn to be specific. Our patrons call it the restaurant to another world. Pretty neat stuff, huh?
Another world? Day of Satyr? Hard to believe, but there are a number of things around here I've never seen before. Anyway, if it's a restaurant, you must serve food. Since I'm here, I might as well try some.
Our food is top of the line, so I think you'll be happy you made that call. Can you read the Eastern Continent's language?
Sure can.
Then please take a look at our menu. I'll be back with your complimentary hand towel and a glass of water.
What? No, they even have dessert here? It's so affordable. In the capital, this would cost a gold coin or two, but they're only charging a few coppers. Ordering something with a drink is an even better deal. Though I think my first priority should probably be sating my stomach. Cheesecake? A baked sweet treat made with the creamiest cheese? I love cheese, but I've never heard of having it as a dessert.
Thank you for your patience. A water and damp towel, as promised.
Aletta,
That's me.
I'd like the souffle cheesecake, please, along with the so-called black tea.
Great, I'll put that right in.
Pork cutlet rice bowl! Hey, how'd you know?
All of the customers seem to like their meals well enough.
Appreciate another cup of seishu as well. And another draft beer, if you'd be so kind.
Are they swordsmen?
You sure don't let age slow you
Isn't
down.
that the
Pick up
samurai
your
master
drink.
Tatsugoro? And right next to him, is that the great sage Artorias? The legendary mercenary the bards write countless songs about, and the world's most celebrated sage are eating, drinking, and being merry together at the same table.
Here you go. A nice slice of souffle cheesecake. And hot black tea to wash it down. The blue jar to your left has sugar. Feel free to use as much as you'd like.
Seriously? There's no limit to the amount of sugar I can put in my tea?
That's right. Help yourself and enjoy.
It's sugar, all right. Why is it white? I thought sugar is typically brown. That's good. It's undeniably tart and bitter, but the sugar mellows it out in a very satisfying way. It's soaking into every fiber of my tired body and rejuvenating it. And now, for the main event. It has some of the same sour quality of cheese, but it's delightfully sweet. And this texture, it's so soft and creamy that it just melts in my mouth. The taste lingers on my tongue after each bite, really giving me a chance to savor it. I can't get enough of this. This purple sauce is exquisite, too. I wonder if it's berries boiled with sugar. Just when I thought it couldn't taste any better, it does. Raw fruit can't give you the same refined sweetness as this syrupy goodness, and when you mix it with the sour flavors, it creates a perfect harmony that's making my taste buds sing. Not to mention how wonderfully it pairs with the black tea. They charge too little for such perfection. Not only is it a steal compared to the capital's desserts, it's downright delicious. Aletta?
Yes?
Whenever you get a minute, I'd like one more souffle cheesecake, please. No. Make it 3 more. Oh, and a refill on the tea.
Of course. I'll put that in and be back with your refill. Thank you very much.
I figured I'd just make some pocket change, but I stumbled upon an amazing treasure. Maybe I'll tell them about it one day. Always a plus to have someone owe you a favor, after all.
Thanks, and please come again.
Well, it's getting late. What do you say I make us some dinner? Just give me a few minutes to whip something up.
Sure, if you insist.
Here you go.
Smells divine. But, what exactly do you call this dish?
It's fried rice. Back in high school, I worked part-time at a Chinese place and picked up this recipe. That's about the time I started devoting
Wait,
myself
what's high school and what's Chinese?
Oh, you can forget I ever said that. I'll be right...
Yeah, I hope it's the corn potage we've been serving all day. With that lovely yellow color and slightly sweet, milky flavor. It's warming my belly just thinking about it.
Ta-da! Chinese soup.
Why did I dare to dream?
What's wrong?
Nothing at all. God of Demons is great, God of Demons is good. Let us thank him for this food, and his blessings on my plate. In his name I pray. Thank you for the food. Wow! The Kaleo, or, garlic, whatever it is, its flavor is spreading all through my mouth, and this texture is so unique. I can tell there's a thin layer of egg coating the rice grains, making it sort of crumbly, and all the bits and pieces cut into uniform sizes maintain their own flavors while simultaneously blending into the dish. I don't think I've ever had this kind of seasoning before. You called it Chinese earlier, right? Wanna try a spoonful, Kuro? It's yummy. It does have a similar look to the rice used in chicken curry. And Aletta appears to be quite pleased with it. Almost as pleased as I am with my meal. So perhaps... Master, do fried rice and curry go together?
I've never tried, so hard to say.
It's gonna get cold. I'll pass. But it's so good. This Chinese soup is good too. Master, more chicken curry, please.
Coming right up.
Until the next day of Saturn, I bid you farewell.
Perfect. Hope you have a good week, Kudo. Hey, before you go, Aletta.
Huh?
Don't forget your minced meat cutlet sandwich.
Oh, at least one of us remembered.
And one more thing.
Huh? What's that?
The potage I made for today. Sorry it's just leftovers, but I hope you'll still enjoy it.
Thank you so much, Master.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Sarah lately. Has she been busy?
Yes, I'm unsure of all the details, though. What I do know is that apparently texts containing hints about some sort of treasure were released, and she's been glued to her desk ever since. What really worries me is she doesn't eat. Hey, I'm back! Can I come in? I don't understand a word of this. Sarah's been so kind and generous all this time. I wish there was something I could do for her to show my appreciation. Maybe I could give her a do, though. I know! I could give her encouragement as she works. And be the biggest pain in her neck. I've got it!
Huh? It's morning. Oh, guess I was already asleep by the time Aletta got home from work last night. Speaking of restaurants, I'm hungry. Then again, who wouldn't be hungry if they hadn't eaten anything besides stale rye bread and dried cheese the day before? Huh? What could possibly smell so sweet?
Good morning, Sarah. Hope you slept well.
Thanks, same to you.
I'm sure your tummy's rumbly, but if you can hold out a bit longer, breakfast will be ready soon.
Sounds good to me. I am curious about what you're cooking, though.
It's something special Master sent me home with last night.
Special, huh? I can't wait to try it.
By the way, how's your work going?
It's going nowhere. But the most difficult jobs are often the most rewarding.
So, do you at least know what the treasure is?
No, but once I open it myself, I will. Hoping for anything specific?
Me? A treasure I would want. Let's see. 100 gold coins sounds good to me. Oh, but not that my current lifestyle leaves me wanting. I already have everything I need, so it's hard to think of something that would make life better.
So what I'm hearing is I could make an enormous fortune by this job.
On second thought.
I'm just kidding.
God of Demons is great, God of Demons is good. Let us thank him for this food and his blessings on my plate. Now let's dig in.
Oh yes, by all means. Toasting it over a flame really makes a huge difference. Though I tend not to do that when I'm eating by myself. The cheese is much better this way, too. And now the soup. I'm guessing it's fairly sweet. I never cared for the sweets we had back home since they made my head and teeth hurt, so hopefully this is different. Has the sweetness of milk and vegetables mixed with the tang of fruit, but not our fruit, the kind from the other world. The more I taste it, the more I notice the saltiness behind the sweetness, and how the milk serves to mellow it, and the orani makes it quite savory. The miso soup they typically serve is so refined and simple, but this has multiple complex layers of seasonings. You can soften even the driest breads with it. The soup gushes out with every bite, making this average rye bread a feast fit for a queen. Delicious, period. Huh? If Aletta has a favorite, I think this might... It's all yours.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I owe you one, Sarah.
While I'm thinking about it, did you buy the thing I asked for?
Of course. I'll serve your mincemeat cutlet sandwich at lunchtime.
It makes a great lunch, but it could also make a great breakfast.
Won't you get a stomachache if you eat that much? Huh? Well, that's that. I'll be right back, so sit tight. Here you go. Second breakfast is served.
Oh yeah, now that's the stuff. Tastiest meal ever.
Those just made your day, huh? Food does that to me, too.
Oh, Romero. Please, tell me what it is I should do.
Run away with me, Julieta.
Yes, anywhere with you.
There's no reason to let either of those dirty traitors live once you find them. Yeah, tear them limb from limb.
What is it?
A place we can hide.
Well done. Let's go. It's a grim predicament, but worry not. I vow to protect you, my love.
Romero.
It's only a matter of time until we're found. The sunlight bars us from moving, and I know our pursuers are close. Think, man. Is there nothing you can do? You must find a way to keep her safe. Look, over there. A door appeared. But where did it come from? I'm certain it wasn't here when we first entered the cave.
How interesting. Then perhaps it's enchanted. Do you know of magic doors?
Can't say I do.
Hey, I see footprints. They must have taken shelter in this cave.
Hear that?
Whatever. Is this a sorcerer's home? There's clearly some form of teleportation magic at play here.
No, a trap!
We're unharmed. This light is safe.
Whoa, didn't see you there. Not used to having customers so early.
He doesn't strike me as a warrior or wizard.
Sorry, but I'm still prepping for the day.
Prepping for the day? Sir, what is...
Folks who hail from your neck of the woods like to refer to it as the restaurant to another world.
A restaurant to another world?
So then you sell food at this establishment?
Sure do. But before we get to that, I can't help but notice how pale you both look. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. We're perfectly fine. Believe it or not, we were born this way. I assure you, we're healthy.
If you say so. I know you're probably passing through, but you're more than welcome to stay. Grab a quick bite. See how we got our great reputation?
Well, since we're here, we really should fill our stomachs while we have the chance. As customers, we'll be granted safe haven in this restaurant until it closes.
Yes, hideouts don't get more ideal than this. Very well. We shall dine here.
Ah, and please choose any table you like.
Give us 2 servings of your most expensive dish. And if your restaurant carries a grape liquor as red as blood, I would like to order that as well, please.
The most pricey plate we serve is the beefsteak. You might know it as cooked cow meat, though. Does that sound good?
Cooked cow meat is the best you have? Then the beefsteak it is. Before you go, neither of us can eat Galio, so please refrain from using it in the seasoning. That will be all.
Right, duly noted. I'll have it ready for you shortly.
Even if it's only for the moment, we're safe, my love.
Yes, for now. Would have been nice if we landed in a place that served finer dishes than cooked cow meat. No doubt it's smelly and tough. My boot would make a better meal. Just what manner of restaurant is this, anyway?
That is the question. At least it has a pleasant enough atmosphere.
Where's the inn to another world?
I'm also tired. It's nice to sit.
Breakfast is served. No Galio, but is Orani all right?
Yes, that is fine, and I appreciate you remembering my request.
Orani is all right with me as well, thank you.
Then you're in for a treat. May I present your beefsteak?
Now that is one aroma that whets the appetite.
Wait, this is cow meat?
That's right. Supplied by a dear friend of mine. High quality stuff, if you ask me. And the drink you requested? Red wine.
Oh, looks great. I believed the presentation would be a lot less glamorous.
Same. It's blown my expectations sky high. Shall we see how it tastes?
We shall.
Oh,
It's so tender.
is it the way it's prepared? Or is it just naturally good meat? I scarcely believe something this soft and juicy could come from such a creature. Ah.
Goodness. It's even easier to chew than it is to cut. And I can actually taste the quality the man spoke of, right down to the fatty flavors and the marbling.
It's amazing how different the raw Orani and cooked Orani taste, yet still blend effortlessly together. The succulent juices are seeping out with every bite, creating an ocean of savory flavor that washes over my tongue.
This is definitely worthy of being their most expensive dish.
Agreed. How refreshing. Normally such a sharp drink would be watered down.
Yes, not this though. It's good as it is.
We couldn't have asked for a better escape route, could we?
I'd say not. They can't follow, and we're perfectly safe and fed.
To our future together and a life in the dark of night.
May the blessings of the goddess of darkness be bountiful. Sir, madam, excuse me. We're closing, so I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry. It appears that we've overstayed our welcome.
Today was nothing short of a miracle. Your kindness won't soon be forgotten.
The service was as sublime as the food and drink. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Come again. In that door you came through, it'll be back in 7 days.
As we thought, our pursuers have long since gone. Julieta, let's make haste. We'll use the cover of night and reach my place of refuge by daybreak.
Right.
If we can avoid capture, we should visit that place again.
Most definitely. We owe the people there a debt of gratitude we'll never be able to repay. Not to mention, the food was absolutely to die for. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness. Once every 7 days, Princess Adelheid gets the urge to go for a long walk. Grounds. It makes me wonder if there's a hidden escape route that's known only to the Imperial family.
Oh, tasty as ever. Each bite of shrimp is packed with the scent of a sea breeze. I could eat this every day for the rest of my life.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Whoa, mincemeat cutlet. It's been so long, I was beginning to think you'd ran into some kind of trouble.
Come now, fried shrimp. For the record, the only kind of trouble I'm having is deciphering a code.
Ah, and since you're here, does that mean you've given up?
No, I solved it.
Oh.
You're so rude.
So you've come to celebrate.
I think I'll make it too.
Your order has been accepted.
You haven't been to this restaurant in ages and you only got 2 plates?
For now. See, my cutlets go to waste if I don't eat them fast enough because they grow cold.
That's fair. But surely a healthy girl like you could polish off 3 while they're still hot.
Must you nitpick every little thing I do? There's nothing stopping me from ordering more later.
Touché. That works as well.
You should give it a try.
Welcome. Grab a seat.
Why, hello there. Nice to see you, Princess Adelheid. I hope you're faring well this fine day.
I am. Thank you, Renner.
Any day now, brother.
Oh, you seem to be doing quite well there with your chocolate parfait.
I swear. May we join you at your table?
Oh, yes, please.
I'd like to order a coffee float with soft serve ice cream.
And I'll have the melon soda float. Tell the chef he can feel free to heavy hand the good stuff.
Your order has been accepted.
I'm glad you're here because we brought a present for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
That's your cue.
Right.
What's inside?
Fresh kaffa beans homegrown in the land of sand.
How thoughtful of you. I can't wait to try them and taste what kind of unique flavor they have. Thank you so much.
I hope that you enjoy them.
Good things come to those who wait. Here are your ice cream floats. Enjoy.
Wow, the flavor is truly amazing.
It's extraordinary how eating with others somehow makes the food taste even better.
It's been fun, but we should be on our way.
Oh, suppose I lost track of time.
It pains me to leave, but I will be filled with bliss once we reunite.
Yes, hopefully our reunion isn't too far off.
See you soon.
Oh, is there a dessert that pairs well with kaffa? One with globs and globs of cream. Something similar to a parfait, but I could easily take back home with me.
Cream puffs.
What?
I believe based on what you want, cream puffs are the ideal option.
Oh, yes, I see. I shall give it a try, thank you.
I hope you enjoy them.
Excuse me, Aletta? What can I do for you? I'd like to make one last order. 2 big cream puffs to go, please. Sure you want 2? Yes. If I were Hannah, where would I be right now? There you are.
Oh, why, what brings you all the way down here to the scullery, Your Highness?
I was looking for you, in fact.
What? You were searching the grounds for me?
Indeed. I was hoping you could serve these at tea time today.
Oh, of course. And what tea time treat does this little box contain exactly?
A very creamy dessert Russian from pudding a la mode when I asked what would pair well with kaffa.
Pudding a la mode?
In addition, I have a whole bag of kaffa beans straight from the land of sand. I'd like for you to serve this along with the cream puffs.
How in the world did she come across goods from the Desert Kingdom? Very well. Both of these will be served at tea time today.
Thank you. Oh, please make sure there's milk and sugar for the kaffa. Also, there should be 2 cream puffs in that box. Please bring both when it's time for tea. And 2 cups as well.
Yes. Your Highness, I've brought your special treats as requested.
Please come in.
Pardon me.
Thank you, Hannah.
So these are what you've been calling cream puffs?
They look just like little clouds.
I was going to say they look a little plain. They have more in common with a loaf of bread than a dessert. Your kaffa.
Great, thank you. Now please have a seat. I'd be honored if you would join me today.
Oh no, Your Highness! Isn't that inappropriate? I couldn't possibly share a table with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not want to have tea with me, Hannah?
No, that's not even remotely the case.
I hope you're a fan of sweets.
For me?
Yes, who else? I'm very excited to see what they taste like. After you.
Your Highness.
You know what I discovered? Eating with other people makes that food taste 1,000 times better. Oh, don't forget your kaffa. My recent discovery about food also applies to drinks. Now, come, let's enjoy our tea.
I suppose. O God of the earth, thank you for this, my daily bread, and all of the other blessings you bestow unto us. I can't believe I'm having tea with Princess Adelheid. Huh? For a dessert, it's not that sweet. The powdered sugar on top gives it a bit of sweetness, but it might as well be air compared to the desserts I've sampled in the past. What is this white, fluffy substance it was concealing? It has the taste of milk, yet also an elegant sweetness. Delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
It's fair to say I love it. I get it now. If the shell were sweet too, it'd be overwhelming when combined with the filling. No wonder Princess Adelheid recommended this. What? There's a second filling? Unlike the white layer, this has a much richer feel to it. The light aroma of eggs coming from within the smooth texture and milky flavor brings out the sweetness even more. And boy, does it go down easy. It's no contest. This is the most delectable dessert I've ever had the pleasure to... I am deeply sorry, Princess Adelheid. I shouldn't have eaten it so fast. I was just caught up in the moment.
There's nothing to worry about. What kind of person gives someone a treat and gets upset if they enjoy it? Let's see if I like it too. Huh? That's good. Huh? Chocolate parfaits are still my favorite. The cream puffs are certainly a contender. It really does complement the land of Sans Kappa. I'll have to thank Sharif, Renner, and Pudding a la Mode for making this lovely tea possible. Huh? Oh my. Hannah,
Yes?
you have cream on this side of your mouth.
In all my days living here at the castle, I've never seen Princess Adelheid look this happy before. Just where did she obtain these heavenly puffs of cream? I suppose as long as they make the princess smile, I don't need to know the details. This kaffa is an equally excellent selection.
Yes, it really is.
With that, I'm all done for the day.
Appreciate the help, Jack. This here's your pay. Oh, and a little bonus for you, too.
Feels big for a little bonus.
Want to ride on the cart?
Thanks, but I should be good. That's what feet are for.
Ah, that's true. I like your attitude. Well, I won't keep you longer than I already have.
See ya!
Get home safe. I'll be in touch.
Sorry for keeping you guys waiting.
Hey, better late than never, Jack. I guess if you had been a few minutes later, we would have just left without you, though.
Phew, good thing I got here when I did then.
Whoa, that's one big haul. What are you gonna do with them?
I figured I'd give them to the master at Nicoya.
Hey, good thinking.
And speaking of, are you guys ready? You brought money, right?
Of course we did. Yep.
Awesome. Then let's head out.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, I'm down. Lower it in. Incoming!
All right, you're next, Kento. But safety first. Should be easy for you since you're so slow.
Hey, I may have fallen down there once before, but you don't have to treat me like a baby, you know.
Are you okay?
Somehow. Here. Right, let's open it.
Yeah.
Welcome, gentlemen. Take a seat wherever you like.
Hey,
Long time no see.
I suppose so. I'll be with you in one moment, okay?
Sure.
Your complimentary glasses of water and damp hand towels.
I still can't get used to that.
Wonder if that waitress uses some kind of magic. One that lets her speak to our minds.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
What can I get for you today?
The hamburger meal! With cola to drink, please!
I always love customers who know what they want.
Oh, and, think you could give the chef these Arani as a gift?
Huh? That's so sweet of you.
I try.
We just got an order for 3 hamburger meals. Each of them is paired with a cola to drink.
3, huh? How about you prep the drinks while I handle the food?
Of course. One more thing. Jack brought a whole bag of Arani just for you.
Sure didn't skimp, did he? And they're quality to boot.
Been looking forward to this burger all day.
Yeah, same. None of the grub we usually eat can hold a candle to it.
True. 9 copper coins for such a delicious meal.
Oh, something else, guys? This place sure attracts a lot of demi-humans.
Any idea where they're all from? No. I mean, it's pretty safe to assume they live in the same world we do, but since we only see them while we're at this restaurant, I guess we'll never know for sure.
Good point. Excuse me.
Jack, what are you doing? Yeah, really?
So, what's it like where you live?
Omelet rice dish. Delicious.
Ah, so the stuff you're eating is called omelet rice. It looks as yummy as you say it is. Oh, but let's see. You here now, home out there, came from where?
Omelet rice mine. No. I'm warrior. Buy food, then take home. Hail from Forest Town. Trained there too. Carry out omelet tradition.
That is so neat!
Wait, what do you say?
He said that he's a warrior from a village of lizard men. It's hidden away in the forest somewhere.
Oh, amazing. You actually understood that?
And the 2 of us live in huts way up in the mountains.
You're kidding, right? How can you stand the cold after nightfall?
A belly full of booze warms us up in no time flat. Of course, the bonfires help. Cold don't affect our lot.
No way.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you boys?
I'm 14.
I see. You're a few years shy for alcohol, then. The ale here's guaranteed to put hair on your chest. Be sure to give it a try when you're grown.
Definitely.
You boys having fun?
What gave it away?
How big your smiles are. Your hamburger meals are served.
Yeah, finally!
One look at that burger has you drooling?
No?
Those onion Orani were in perfect shape. I gave all 3 of you extra fries as thanks.
There's a lot, sir. Jack.
Well then, enjoy your meal.
Are you guys ready to dig in?
Oh, yeah.
The bread is so soft and easy to bite into. Then there are those little seeds on top that give it a nice contrasting texture.
The marmite is juicy with a sharp taste. The Orani is crisp and sweet. The Lalessa couldn't be crunchier. And the calorie have been pickled to perfection. So good. The white sauce is mild yet still stands out among the more zesty flavors of the yellow and red sauces. Then all 3 condiments work with the gooey melted cheese to bring out the taste of the meaty middle. Hamburgers are all about the meat though, no doubt about it.
It's ground so finely before being molded and cooked that my teeth melt right through the tender patty.
There's a rush of savory flavor stampeding in with every bite. And my tongue is like the welcome mat. Even when stuck between the vegetables and cheese, the meat has a powerful enough presence to break. Now that's refreshing. If I knew how to make my own, I'd drink a jug of this a day.
Drinking jugs of cola every day sounds like a dream.
I heard that there's a spring near the volcano that gets bubbly in the same way. I wouldn't be surprised if that place is where the chef gets his water. Wow, spoken like a true future sorcerer.
Oh man, is that good? They're nice and crispy on the outside, yet hot and fluffy on the inside. Nobody back home would believe what a little salt can do for a few strips of fried food. They're definitely tasty on their own, but the red sauce just takes it to a whole new level. Actually, I'm more curious to figure out how these are made than I am the cola. There's no volcanic spring back home to compare, though.
Or about temperature and the time it takes to fry them, too.
I've still got room for more.
Lots of room.
For sure. Hey, Miss Kudo!
You called?
Another round of burgers and fries when you get the chance. And 3 more colas, please.
Your order has been accepted.
So guys, we're gonna have to set off on this journey we've been talking about pretty soon. What should our first stop be? Let me think. The Imperial capital's up there for sure.
That volcano would be neat to see. I also wouldn't mind going to the Land of Sand since magic is so advanced out there. You, Jack?
Honestly, I want to go to all the places I've never been to before. If we travel the world, we can't eat here, though. I wouldn't be too worried about that. Take one quick glance around you. The door we came through can't be the only one. That's true. It might even be kind of fun to search for other doors to this restaurant.
Almost like a treasure hunt.
3 hamburger meals for 3 hungry gentlemen.
That was fast. I can't get enough! And now, we are officially one more day closer to our departure date.
I could still use a little training.
Sure. Let's not wait too much longer, though.
Thank you for your patronage. Finally, a chance to breathe.
Would you ladies like to take this moment to eat?
Please. Yes. Welcome to Nicoya. May I take your order?
Curry rice.
Sure, you got it.
Here's a proposition for you, Alphonse. I can whip up your usual curry rice just the way you like. Or you could try something new.
A new dish? I'm listening.
In addition to curry rice and chicken curry, I'm thinking of putting a 3rd type on the menu.
Do tell. My attention's all yours, chef.
Ah, great. Because it'd be really helpful if you could taste test a few types.
Well, of course I will assist you in this endeavor.
Thank you, Alphonse.
Curry.
I'm sorry. I was about to prepare my employees' meals when you walked in.
As well. Why settle for just one curry lover's opinion when you can have 2?
Well put. Then if you'll excuse me.
The demon stomach has volunteered her. You know, 3 is a charm, they say.
True. The more testers I have, the better.
Come to think of it, you and I haven't shared a table like this since the first day we met. I never would have imagined a petite thing like you could shovel in so much food.
Thank you for paying for my meal.
No need to thank me for that.
It's curry time.
3 different types.
This green one is curry as well?
Yep, and appropriately called green curry.
They smell good.
Right then. How about we begin with the so-called green curry?
Let us thank him for this food. By the god of demons' blessings we are fed. In his name I pray. Amen. The color is so different from chicken curry. That refreshing aroma and invigorating spiciness. Then there's the mellow, milky sweetness that surrounds the heat. With one mere spoonful, my appetite is properly stimulated.
Yes, the definitive traits of curry. I could certainly get hooked on this fragrance. Very good.
I didn't taste any of that spiciness for the first couple of seconds. Who gets fooled by their dinner?
Sorry about that. I should have thought to warn you, Aletta.
No, it's fine. It's spicy, but still delicious. Goes great with white rice, too. How would bread pair?
Well, bread isn't usually served with this one. But there's something similar that's called naan. People dip it in the curry and eat it. And naan is made with the same flour found in bread. It's cooked by sticking the dough to the inside of the oven, though.
I see. That sounds incredible!
All right. It's more watery than curry rice, but then he did call it soup. Although its appearance is somewhat lackluster, its flavor is the opposite. Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
The thick roux, prepared in the form of smooth soup, carries the distinct flavors of the vegetables and seasonings. The cobbler's tubers, care roots, and eggs make their presence known, and the fragrant herbs give an even stronger impression than the spice.
I've had many a pint of ale in my day that didn't go down half as smoothly as that rice dipped in soup.
So is soup curry like a drink? This taste tester approves. And last but not least, doesn't seem much different from the curry rice Alphonse always eats when he comes here, except the color is much darker.
Indeed, very dark.
This one smells so enticing. Delightful. The vegetables meld together with the roux, just like in the chicken curry. And then, the savory flavor of the meat makes it all more complex.
I put more emphasis on richness with the beef tendon curry than I would a regular batch.
That extra care shows.
That's the secret to a good beef tendon. The longer you cook it.
Oh, wow. I could feel the meat melt away in my mouth.
I've never had meat like this before. Yes, exquisite.
Can this meat really melt in my mouth? Oh, it practically liquefied like butter. It's not at all like the meat in chicken curry. My teeth cut right through it instantly. And when it hits my tongue, it dissolves. The finishing touch is how the sweetness of the fat in the meat enhances the curry's taste.
What'd you think? Was there one that you liked in particular?
Well, not a bad bowl in the bunch.
But we did have a favorite. The beef tendon curry, right?
Yes, it's good, though.
That was the best of these three, perhaps. But... my
My
traditional
curry rice
chicken
beats
curry
all
still
these
reigns
dishes
supreme.
easily. All of this taste testing has me craving my usual. I should have just enough room left for a plate. Are you ladies hungry for more as well?
If it's chicken curry, yes.
Curry to that order, chef.
Coming right up.
This really is the ultimate dish. How can it not be when it's so well balanced? Spicy curry and sweet pork is perfection. Curry rice, now and forever.
Chicken curry is wonderful. You still like your usual curry the most, huh?
I suppose. Though I was impressed with the other three. Who knew there were so many different types of the same dish?
Are there any others? Quick question. Does your world have more kinds of curry? I mean, we were just wondering if there are others besides the ones we tried today.
Yeah. There's seafood curry made with shellfish and the like. Atka, which is comprised of lentils. Feels like the list goes on and on.
Oh, wow. I really had no idea. Bet they're all tasty in their own way. I would like to sample those curry dishes someday.
One might be better than this with that many.
Statistically speaking, it's possible. Someday, I'll make them so you can know for sure.
I would appreciate that.
The only thing better than discovering something you love is finding out there's more. And I can't wait to
Never go near the castle's west tower. Hear me?
How come?
A witch lives there, so it's not safe.
Whoa! She's scary?
She is the scariest in the land, so promise you'll stay away. Please.
Sure.
We'll stay away.
Didn't say we'd avoid it forever.
That's right. I want to see if there really is a witch in there. Come on, Elf. The coast clear?
Seems to be. Go! Whoa.
It's so...
Look, there's a room. This has to be it.
What makes you think it's the witches?
A feeling. Ready to open them? Wait, it's so normal.
Yeah, odd. Just a book. How boring.
I don't see a single magic tool. You'd think that a witch's room would have them everywhere.
I know. That's interesting, isn't it?
Not really, but...
But how? What is it?
A witch's brew? That's my best guess.
Is it?
It has to be. Remember that story Mother read to us before? People who drink this potion can use magic spells. Let's see. It smells really sweet to me.
Huh, I can tell there are eggs mixed in.
Well, let's try some.
Elf, is that safe?
Why wouldn't it be, right? What the? It's not coming out.
I know. Use this.
Thanks. Good thinking, sis. Mel's!
Slow down. Don't hog it. I want to try some.
Fine then.
You weren't kidding. It's good.
My, what are you doing in here, children?
Elf, I think the witch is back.
I'm scared she might kill us.
What do we do?
What else? Prepare to attack. Auntie?
Not only did you sneak into my room without permission, but you ate my pudding too?
What?
You're holding the dessert in question, so do not play dumb.
A dessert? I thought for sure it was a witch's brew.
Nope, just a really yummy treat.
Do you not have anything to say? No harm done. Though I must ask, what brought you in here to begin with?
We were exploring.
Is that why you're here too, Auntie?
No, I can't say that it is. This is my room, after all.
Wait, then that means...
You're the witch Mother told us about.
Yes, I suppose that term works. I prefer sorceress.
We've been related to a witch all this time?
Oh gosh, you're not gonna eat us, are you?
Never in a million years. Not unless you're pudding.
You won't?
That's right.
What a relief. Do you live alone in this tower because you're a witch?
No, that has nothing to do with it. It's thanks to my elf ancestry.
You live here away from everyone else because you were born part elf?
I do. A half-elf prince did something terrible years ago. I did not have mind from people.
But why are you being punished for something that prince did?
How mean.
It's all right. It is for the best. My younger brother rules the country while I'm dedicated to the magic arts. It helps that your father is such an upstanding leader, too.
I just now realized. You can show us magic if you're a witch.
That's true.
Very well. Return here tomorrow by noon. I'll show you what real witches can do.
We'll be here.
store?
It's magic?
Real magic? I'm so excited!
What makes it magical?
Because that door has the power to transport us to another world.
Another world?
Wow!
Hey, Victoria. Children, that's a first. I mean, not that they're not welcome, of course.
They're my niece and nephew. Go on, be nice and say hello.
I'm Alfred. Hi.
And I'm Margaret. Pleasure to meet you. You can call me Aletta, all right? I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
I know what I'll order for the children. That's a given. But what should I get for myself? I can't teach them bad habits by starting with dessert in front of them. What's something? I'll have the carbonara and my pudding a la mode, of course. Also, there's a special menu you have here. One only available for children who are 12 and under if my memory hasn't failed me.
Ah, you mean the children's lunch special?
Yes, I believe that's the one. Is it available at this time?
Should be, but let me go and double check. Master,
Yeah? What's up?
do you have the ingredients to make the children's lunch today?
Sure, piece of cake.
I was hoping you'd say that. I'll let Victoria know. He said children's lunches are available.
Perfect. Then I would like 2 of those, if you please.
Great. It'll be up in a bit.
This place is really...
Weird. Yeah, I know. It doesn't have windows, but it's still so bright.
It's not a bad kind of weird, though.
Thanks so much for waiting. Here's your carbonara. And 2 children's lunches.
How strange.
It's different, but still.
Looks tasty! Question, what's this pink thing?
It's just meant for decoration.
Oh,
Oh, that cup! It's filled with the same dessert from Auntie's room!
you're right! Looks even sweeter today, huh?
No, sir. Please finish the rest of your meal before you eat that.
Aww.
Truly delightful.
Wow, cut right through. Smells great. Especially when you mix it with whatever this sauce is. Hey, Auntie, what's the circle covered in sauce?
That's a Hamburg steak. They form finely ground meat into a patty and cook it.
Oh, okay. Well, it tastes amazing.
I have a question too. Sorry, but what's the thing with the red tail called?
They call it fried shrimp here. It's shrimp coated with breadcrumbs and then, of course, fried.
Fried shrimp! The inside looks neat. It's both soft and crunchy. Fascinating.
And this one? The white ball?
Potato salad. They use cobbler's tubers to make that dish.
Huh, let's try it. There's a sour...
Oh, wow. The red stuff wrapped in eggs is delicious. Do you know what that is?
I do. It's omelet rice.
Huh? Hey there, ketchup face.
You're not much better, Al. Plates are cleaned.
May we please have our pudding?
Yes, you may.
It's just as good as yesterday's.
If I were to have children of my own, I suppose every day would be like this. My mind until now.
Thank you. I'm one happy full boy.
Yes, this place is more magical than I could have hoped.
Well, I'm glad I could share it with you, too. You're as precious to me as pudding. Much sweeter, though.
Speaking of food,
Is today it? Or may we visit again sometime in the future?
Of course you may. I'd be disheartened if you didn't.
We're coming back!
kind of day.
Come on, come on. You're just in time.
Who, me?
Step right up. Now, don't be shy. Don't miss our stew made with special sauce. It's straight from the royal capital.
Looks like an average white soup to me.
It's not, though. It's got this stuff called night sauce that blows your taste buds right off your tongue.
Really? Stew can taste that good?
Better than good. I guarantee it's the best soup you'll have in your entire life. Try a bowl and see.
We'll give you an extra big helping since you're our first patron of the day and all.
Don't have to twist my arm.
Thanks, mister.
Here you go. Careful, it's hot.
Right. Oh, you weren't kidding. This stuff's overflowing with the sweetness of Irani and the richness of milk. The meat's as soft as the tubers, and it's packed with flavor. Seconds, please.
It's all true. Best stew ever.
Wow. And there's a way to make it better. Why not try enjoying it with some bread? Use the bread like a sponge to soak up the stew and get a mouthful of goodness. You know how satisfying hot and soft bread is? Well, imagine that, but a burst of this stew gushing out with every bite. It takes mealtime to another level.
Get your fresh bread right here, folks. Perfect for dipping in stew. If you've had a long week, come over and treat yourself.
1 loaf of brown bread, please.
You got it. The same here.
Yum. Yesterday, what are you in the mood for?
I'm not sure yet. I couldn't eat any of our stew since it sold out. So something with night sauce sounds good.
I like where your head's at, Pocket. Nearly there now. If the halfling we bumped into a while back was right, it's in the clearing there. Aha! The sacred door! All that's left to do is confirm nobody else uses this one.
That's right. Gotta make sure the Lizardman and Red Lady don't favor this door. They literally killed to get their prized food. Anybody out there? Nice. All clear.
I noticed that the path we traveled wasn't very worn down, which is another good sign.
If people came here often, the grass wouldn't be this tall.
Yep, I'd say that's more than enough evidence. Ready for some great grub?
Welcome to Nicoya. Well, if it isn't PK and Pake. It's been too long, you guys. Yes, it has. So long I forgot the specials. Today we have cream croquettes.
Wow, awesome!
Yeah, good thing we were craving night sauce.
Alrighty. Give us 2 orders of cream croquettes for starters. I'll have rice with mine.
Bread for me. Both excellent sides. Seat yourselves wherever you'd like, and I'll go put that in.
I'm starved. How about you?
Famished. For now. So many things to try.
It's so little time to try them all.
True. If only we could come here every day.
Oh, now I'm gonna have dreams about it.
I appreciate your patience. Here are your cream. I think I'll start with the one that has the red spiky thing. So good!
That sea breeze flavor. Yeah, rice goes great with it.
Bread too!
Do you know what this red stuff mixed in with the night sauce is?
I don't, but its texture is different from fish, that's for sure.
Excuse me. Sorry, but we can't place what the red stuff is in our cream croquettes.
Give me a moment and I'll find out.
Sure.
Heard you had a question. It's called...
That's a new one for me.
Can you elaborate more?
Well,
It's a sea creature with hands like scissors and a body protected by a hard shell.
Oh!
Thanks for the assist, Kudo.
It's nothing. We've seen creatures like that before.
Yep. Just didn't know they were edible.
Next time we make stew with night sauce, how about we use some kanzer instead of our usual meat?
Okay. I'm sold.
Which croquette should I eat next?
I'm picking this one.
Then, I'll try this one.
There's smoked salmon and mushrooms inside. The savoriness of the filling ingredients really strengthens the night sauce. And it also goes great with rice.
This one has shiny yellow chunkiness that gushes out when I chew the chunks. When paired with the sweet night sauce, it may as well be a dessert. It complements the bread, too.
And third one's the charm.
I think they're all charming.
How charmed are you by that one?
I'm smitten. Fully.
Ready for round 2?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Kudo. So, we really like that. Enough to order it all again.
Your order has been accepted.
Gosh, this place.
Yeah, it's great. Another batch of cream croquettes. Enjoy.
Oh, this is pure bliss.
You'll have to roll me out.
So, are you ready to leave?
Hate to, but got to.
Delicious as always.
We'll see you soon. Hopefully sooner than last time. I am so impressed. Those two are incredible.
Yeah, I'll say. Never served that many croquettes.
2, 4, 6. They had 15 plates apiece.
It's not that surprising. Halflings are known to consume more food than humans.
Such giant appetites, and yet their bodies stay so small. I can't get over how good those cream croquettes were. Was there one that stood out to you more than the others?
From the sea.
Me too. Great minds. Let's visit the beach when we get a chance, PK.
We can look for conzers.
Think we'll cut it?
Only one way to find out, so let's wake up bright and early tomorrow morning and head for that big port.
Good thinking. Oh, I almost forgot about all the townspeople. If you and I leave, then none of them will get their night sauce.
Don't be so sure. I taught that nice baker in town how to make it.
Really? Then I guess we're setting sail.
Egg hard-boiled and the others soft-boiled.
Unless you object, that will be served with bread.
Great. Same for you, Master Emilio?
Of course. I'll have whatever you suggest.
Right then. I'll also order 20 of that exact same meal to go.
Understood. I'm surprised you came without a fellow Lamia. I wouldn't have guessed you'd bring a human girl instead. And such a cute one at
Miss
that.
Aletta, there's been a mistake.
A big mistake. You see, I'm a boy!
What?
Up until a few hours ago, I was unaware a place like Nicoya even existed. I left my hometown and set out on a journey with one goal in mind. To become stronger. I'll be the epitome of... Think again! Will you marry me? I'm a guy! I thought things like that would stop if my appearance were different. So I cut my hair and donned the most masculine clothes I could find. But my efforts were in vain. I embarked on this quest in hopes that it'd change my body and life, but I've yet to gain stamina or muscle. Sorry, stomach. I know the last time I fed you was 2 nights ago. So dizzy. I can't.
Are you going to wake up now or not?
Where am I?
Oh dear, it wasn't my intention to scare you like that. I'm terribly sorry. I am, but call me Lucia, as that is my name. I found you unconscious in the forest, then brought you here to properly care for you.
Seems I'm in your debt. I'm Emilio. Thank you for all your help.
If I may be so bold, Master Emilio, what drove you this close to a Lamia settlement?
A journey. One to improve my strength. Sadly, Please ignore that.
So the reason you passed out is because you were hungry. I have just the cure. Why don't you and I go share a nice meal together?
Me? Share a meal with you?
That's right. Today is a special day, after all. I'm more than happy to treat you.
Wow, there's a new face.
And quite a beautiful one at that. Where do you suppose they're going?
Where else? You realize it's the day of Saturn. So they can't help being curious about a newcomer.
Is this where we'll be dining?
Close. Lumia?
Huh? Oh, hello. What brings you here, Grandmother?
Grandmother?
Something wrong?
No, Please don't mind me.
I believe it's your turn to join me on a trip to Nicoya. Would you be opposed to allowing this traveler to take your place today?
No, that's quite all right.
Thank you, dear.
But in return, could you bring a large quantity of my favorite item back for me?
It shall be done.
So what's this Nicoya place?
The name of the establishment.
What carpenter would randomly put a door in the middle of a cave?
Everything will make sense soon.
And now, here I am.
See something peculiar?
Actually, yes. There are quite a few unusual patrons here. All the furnishings are unique as well.
It is another world, you know. That said, the customers you see hail from every corner of our own world. They came through a door much like the one we took.
That's so.
Oh, how delightful. While we were chattering away, the chef was cooking up a storm.
Thank you for waiting. Here are your Scotch eggs.
Wow, they look great.
Please enjoy your meal.
Thanks, I'm sure we will.
Right. This bread seems rather strange.
Apparently, it's made with a type of grass seed called wheat.
Wheat, huh? Okay. Smells so nice. This is amazing! The taste and fluffy texture are nothing like the food I normally eat.
Oh, yes. The bread here is a very lovely treat, but now I'm curious to see your reaction to the eggs.
Are you? Well then. The breading's so crispy and flavorful. I can really taste the meat and Orani. None of the seasonings overpower it. And the egg is just right, not too firm or too soft. The more I chew, the more the flavors blend together.
Wonderful. The best part is there's more than one way to enjoy the deliciousness that is Scotch eggs. Pour some of this red chili sauce on your next bite and you'll see what I mean.
That's spicy. There's a definite kick, but it has a sourness to it too. Is this a marmette sauce with togaron in it? Lucia was right. This tart and spicy topping makes the meat and egg taste even better.
Excellent. That smile conveys exactly what I hoped for. Do sample the soft-boiled one, too.
Soft-boiled one? Why didn't they cut it like they did the other?
You'll have your answer when you cut into
the yolk.
You see? They can't slice a soft-boiled egg because the yolk's runny. But now that you have, please give it a try.
All right. The gooey texture of the yolk gives it a richness that the hard-boiled one didn't have. It's almost like a sauce specially prepared to go with the meat. One that somehow softens the spiciness of the chili sauce. That might be the best meal I've ever eaten.
Glad to hear that your tastes are as refined as my own. So, which was your favorite? Well, anyway, you said you were on a journey to enhance your strength, did you not, Master Emilio?
Yes.
If power's what you seek, then would you have any interest in training under Lamia?
Train under you?
I may not look it, but in truth I am quite strong. In fact, I can assume the form of a dragon.
Seriously?
Indeed, which is why I'm confident I can help you in your personal endeavor.
Oh, wow. Okay, if you're willing to train me, I'm willing to learn.
Wonderful. I'm sure our time together will be very valuable to you.
Thank you.
Well then, shall we take our leave?
As requested, 20 orders of Scotch eggs to go.
I think the service and food was truly the best it's ever been.
Thank you for your... Sorry for what I said.
No, it's fine, really. I should apologize too, for raising my voice.
I hope this is just the first of many visits.
Me too.
Until next time.
Farewell.
Welcome back, Lady Lucia. Master Emilio? Before you're in too deep, know my training's rigorous. Do you believe yourself prepared?
Yes.
Well, if that's the case, I think you can handle giving the Scotch eggs out to all these ladies.
Oh, without a doubt.
I think this will be the beginning of a fruitful partnership.
Same here.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
I'll go ahead and stick these in the fridge.
Appreciate you bringing them.
Not a problem. There. Good to go. Is it just me, or do bones start feeling a little rickety at our age?
That they do. Want some tea before you go?
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. Haven't finished prepping the shop yet.
Gotcha.
Oh, has the lady who likes to get the Mont Blanc come by lately?
No. Heard she passed away.
That's so.
I wouldn't call him her replacement or anything, but...
Mr. Thomas, I would like you to search for a certain dessert made with marrone. Are you up to the task? And I'm offering 3,000 silver as a reward.
3,000 silver coins?
Yes, because it is that precious to me.
That's some dessert.
The head maid, Giselle, used to purchase them from somewhere, so I know they exist. But Giselle fell ill about a month ago and never recovered. They look like tiny mountains of gold and are called Mont Blanc, though she only served them to particular guests. People would flock here from near and far just to get a taste of that treat. You could say it's made our state famous.
I see. If a leader can't provide something her people loved and depended on her for, there's a good chance they'll start to lose faith in her.
Right.
I understand your terms and I accept the job. Never heard of this item before, but I promise I'll track it down for you. Did that maid take her secret of getting these Mont Blanc things to the grave? Really? Was there no one she confided in? That means she was coming and going without anybody noticing. But how? Wait, what if this place is inside the mansion?
I don't know much about it, but I do know the head maid brought Mont Blanc here once every 7 days.
That's right. You know, there were a handful of times when Lady Eleanor asked her to prepare them on other days, but she always found some reason to decline.
Did she do anything that struck you as unusual on that one day of the week?
I don't think so.
Oh, you know what? There's a room where Lady Eleanor's dresses and childhood toys are stored. I saw Miss Giselle sneak in there on more than one occasion.
And isn't today that one day out of 7?
Damn this wild goose chase. For a split second, it smelled like a lead. Ending in. Not much to be done when you're off the mark. Ugh. What the heck is this? Don't tell me. Am I about to find a treasure trove of Mont Blanc on the other side?
Hello there, sir. Take a seat wherever you like.
Did I just teleport?
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, yes. I have no idea where I am now.
We get that a lot. It's an eatery called Nicoya.
Eatery, huh? Question for you.
Sell acquaintances?
Not quite, but does that mean you sell a dessert called Mont Blanc here?
Yes, we sure do.
I actually found the dang place. I'll take one order of this Mont Blanc that I've heard about.
Of course.
Since I managed to find it, I might as well reward myself with a dessert that's worth so much coin.
Would you like black tea with that? I recommend it since there's a discount if you order them together.
Pardon me?
It's a warm drink with a lovely aroma that was practically made to pair with sweets.
Ah, then I'll take that as well.
I'll go put that right in.
Hey, Aletta? I'd love another minced meat cutlet since you're here.
Sure thing.
This ain't your average eatery. Not when there are so many different species all dining in the same room. What's weirder is I arrived through a door in a closet. What exactly is this place?
It's called Nicoya, a top-of-the-line restaurant serving otherworldly dishes once every 7 days. Rightly nicknamed the restaurant to another world.
Another world? Then are we in a different dimension now?
Yep.
Astounding. And the door leading to this Nicoya pops up in chance locations?
It sure does. Abandoned mines, caves, the deepest part of a forest. It appears in all kinds of places.
I see.
Wait, are we in the same line of work?
Depends what you do.
I figured we're both treasure hunters. Something about your aura is telling me I'm right, so am I?
Well, you would have been a few years back, but I retired since my eyes aren't as sharp as they once were.
Aw, too bad. If you were still in the business, we could have swapped stories and secrets with each other.
Sorry I couldn't meet your expectations. If it's stories you want, I can regale you with a tale or two next time. Sound good? Is that why you order that dish? Because your folks named you after it?
All the regulars call one another by the names of our favorite things to eat here.
Thanks for waiting. Here's your Mont Blanc. Feel free to add sugar to the black tea if you want to sweeten the experience.
This is Mont Blanc. Kinda does look like a tiny gold mountaintop. Well, here goes nothing. The Marone's been boiled to the point that it's sweet right down to its core. The roasted Marones we have with tea don't even come close in comparison. This is making me excited to try the bottom part. These threads are entirely comprised of Marone as well. Did they crush them and mix them with sugar to hold such a shape? Oh, and it falls apart as soon as it hits my tongue. The amount of sweetness hands down. And this fluffy bread-like part that tastes like eggs is equally sweet and appetizing. Every separate component is exquisite enough to be fit for nobility, and some culinary genius thought to put them all together in a single, indulgent dessert. Mont Blanc, what a luxurious treat you are. You there, young lady with the black hair.
How may I help you?
What the? Either I'm going crazy or there was a girl's voice in my head. I take it that was you? This is your preferred way of communication?
Yes. I didn't mean to startle you. My apologies.
Nah, all's forgiven. Especially if you bring me another Mont Blanc.
Your order has been accepted.
This black tea stuff is marvelous, too. When I accepted this job, I thought Lady Eleanor was insane to offer 3,000 silver for one measly dessert. But now I completely understand. Man, I sure made a pig of myself. Excuse me?
Yes, sir. Another round?
6 more rounds, but I'd like to take him home with me.
Oh, absolutely. I'll go prepare them for you.
I owe that head maid my gratitude.
Thank you, and have a safe trip home.
See you next time, Mont Blanc.
Oh, right. Next time, mincemeat cutlet. I should be thanking you.
I hear you're acquainted with Miss Giselle, are you?
Something like that.
Feels like I haven't seen her in ages. Is she well?
She got sick and passed away.
Ah, I see.
By the way, do you own this place?
Yes, I'm the chef and owner.
Wow, you're the one who makes all this delicious food?
That's me.
You're incredible! The Mont Blanc you make is too good to be real!
Actually, that's one dish I don't make.
You, sir, are a sorcerer among chefs. I was blown away! It's so tasty. I'll be back.
Please come again, sir.
Though I found the mysterious, but according to mincemeat cutlet, there are enough doors scattered around to give plenty of customers access. Maybe I should wait to report back on this job till I find another entrance.
So then, this acquaintance comes in her place?
Yeah, and it would appear he's mistaken me for the mastermind behind the Mont Blanc.
I mean, there are worse problems to have.
Still makes me feel bad.
Oh! I stayed longer than I meant to. Later.
See ya.
Is this someone's house?
Wait, I said. I suppose we arrived before they opened up shop.
Wow.
Is anybody here?
My apologies, but we're not quite ready yet.
No, I apologize. Still, is there any way we can get 2 orders of the tofu steak?
No, I'm afraid not. Tofu shipment hasn't arrived. I could cook you up another dish, but only if you're all right with trying something new.
What kind of something new?
Ah, I promise to keep no worries.
Yes, that should be fine.
Then grab a seat. This shouldn't take me too long.
Far? Who is that peculiar man?
A very talented individual who makes delicious cuisine. She's quite cowardly for someone so curious. Let's do as he asked and take a seat. We only just met last night, yet here we are at Nicoya. I do believe it's ready. Who's there? Show yourself now! I won't ask again! There isn't a single elf village anywhere nearby. She's about 30 years old, which makes her just a child. Why is someone so young alone in the forest at this hour? Or more importantly, what am I going to do with her? As an elf sans siblings, children aren't exactly my forte. Come closer so we can talk properly. Oh, good gracious, are you all right?
Yeah.
I see. That looked painful. Here. I don't suppose you'd like some soup?
Yes, please. Now that is a tasty meal.
What name may I call you?
Alice works.
Well, Alice, where do you hail from?
Somewhere near a river, if that helps you at all. Lots of half-elves call it their home.
What? So are your mother and father not of the elven race?
Kinda. Half-elves.
Oh, well, their elf blood certainly runs strong in you. You still live with them, yes?
No, they're gone. Died not long ago.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be honest, though, it makes your late-night stroll all the more bizarre.
I came with a few people from my village, but lost them at some point. If I knew my way home, I'd be there now.
The half-elves placed a spell of deception on the path. They must have seen her as a threat because her powers are so close to those of a full-blooded elf. Still, what a cruel...
Thanks for the food!
You're very welcome.
Say, Fardonia? Wait, I mean...
You know what? Just call me Far.
Okay. So what are you doing all the way out here, Far?
I've embarked upon a quest for knowledge. Merely passing through. So what are your plans now?
I don't have any.
Which isn't surprising. Our immediate plan should be to get some sleep. I can lend you my blanket for the night. Try to stay warm.
Oh, thank you!
A good night's rest comes first. We'll worry about the next step in the morning.
That wasn't here before. Or was it? Hey, Far, wake up. Something's weird here.
Weird? Like what?
Weird like that.
Oh, it's the door to Nicoya. Alice! Hey, wait! Don't be so hasty!
Wonder how he keeps it bright in here without a single window. So many things I've never seen before. Like, what is this, Far?
It dispenses salt. The dark liquid in this is called soy sauce. They're here so that guests can flavor their food to their heart's and stomach's content.
So this is salt and soy sauce. Huh?
Good morning, Master. I'm sorry I wasn't here to greet you two. Although you are here awfully early.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy yourselves.
Who is that girl?
That's Aletta. She works here.
Salutations. Thank you for coming. How was I able to hear her voice when her mouth didn't move?
She likes to communicate using telepathy.
She thanked us for coming, so does she work here too?
That's right.
This place is just so neat!
Yes, indeed it is.
Thanks for waiting. Here are your rice burgers made with mixed vegetable tempura. There's no egg in the tempura breading, so you should be good to go. I would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Wow, it smells extraordinary. Is it rude to dig in or not?
It's fine. I'm guessing it's hot, though, so just...
Wow, that is good! I didn't even know food like this existed. It has a crispy outside with a soft inside and is somehow sweet and salty at the same time.
Sounds delightful. I'll have to try mine, too. How to put this into words? The savory grilled rice, the saltiness of soy sauce, the slight sweetness of sugar, the faint fragrance of sake. It all blends perfectly. This middle part must be the mixed vegetable tempura he mentioned. An exceptional dish, to be sure. So to make this tempura, it looks like he coated the mixed vegetables in a breading of flour dissolved in water, fried it in oil, then formed it into this shape. There's some other vegetable with the chewy texture of a root. These would probably pair well with rice on their own, but frying them like this gives them such a crunchier and more satisfying feel. It goes well with miso soup, too. Oh dear, one serving's just not enough.
I agree.
Well, there's only one way to fix that, right? We'll have to get another round. Alana?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Could we have 2 more orders of this rice burger with mixed vegetable tempura?
But of course, I'll go put that right in.
Thought as much, so I've already got some cooking for you.
Now that's service.
He knows me all too well. However, out of consideration for my young friend, I'll let him off the hook this time. It's already midday. I really need to get back on track soon, but... what should I do? Leaving her to fend for herself is definitely out. Yet there aren't any elf villages around here. And I doubt she'd be happy to return to the half-elves that abandoned her.
I can't get over how good those rice burgers were. I've never had anything so delicious before. Huh? What's wrong?
Well, I was just wondering if you has. That quest that I spoke of is about learning how to cook. Surpassing the Nicoya restaurant chef is my ultimate goal.
That'd be something to see.
So would you care to join me?
We could have those burgers whenever we wanted to make them.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I'll go.
In that case, we should make our way to the closest village. We'll stock up so we're prepared for anything.
Yeah.
As delectable as always. It'd be ideal if I could replicate their spaghetti with meat sauce and make a profit off of it. But the problem lies in substituting the ingredients this restaurant uses for things found in my world.
Are you alright? That sigh sounded
Marmette sauce apart from spaghetti.
A good question. Sorry, I'm not sure either. But I know someone who would be. I'll go get him, okay?
I'd appreciate it, thanks.
Heard you had a question. Marmette sauce has caught your attention and you want to find out more?
Yes, right. It's fantastic on the spaghetti, but do you use it on any other dishes besides that? Maybe something that'll really give me a sense of the main ingredient?
Let's see here. Yeah, I have something in mind. I'm afraid I can't prepare it for you today, but I can fix it on the next day of Saturn if you think you'll be here.
Then you've got yourself a deal.
Happy to hear it, sir. I hope it provides the answer you're searching for.
Easy. That was it.
Grandfather Thomas.
Hello, didn't see you there, Sirius.
Well, I only just stepped through the door. If you're organizing the shelves, I can help you out.
My back would love that. How was your trip to Nicoya?
You should already know. Delightful and delicious.
And educational if you think you'll be able to produce the spaghetti with meat sauce.
Wish I could say I did, but I feel like I'm nowhere near ready to give it a try yet.
Too bad. Guess we have further to go than I thought.
Though I'm 7 days away from finding out what another dish with Marmette sauce tastes like, so there's that.
May you find the answers you seek. The continued growth of the Alphane Company depends on you. I'm counting on you as well.
Right. Hey, Jonathan.
Huh? Young Master. Strange to see you here. Is there something that you need?
I needed to speak with you.
I don't have any plans I can think of.
Then please do me a favor and keep it that way.
There's some kind of event?
More like a crucial matter to discuss. I'll come fetch you when it's time.
Young Master, you made this sound so important, but you have yet to give me any other details.
Fair. It's probably safe to fill you in now. Jonathan. I'm taking you to a magical place to share a meal with me today.
All this fuss for one meal? In a storehouse? That's magical?
No, we just have to go through the storehouse to get to the door. I guarantee the place we're going to is unlike any eatery you've ever been. And by that, I mean it's undeniably wonderful.
Really, huh? What's a random door doing here?
Ready to go to another world?
It really was a door to a restaurant.
Keep this between us, okay?
Who'd believe me?
Welcome to Nicoya.
Come on in, fellas.
Hey there, chef.
Your complimentary water and warm hand towels.
I've been waiting for you, Sirius. I'm so glad you're back. You still interested in ordering that dish I told you about the last time you were here?
I sure am. Looking forward to it.
You won't be disappointed.
Everything about this place is so unusual. Then again, when we entered, you told me we were going to another world. But you did. You're kidding! You have to be!
Take a good look around, if you will. You said so yourself. It's unusual. For example, the furnishings and architecture are completely alien to us.
Point taken. I've never seen any of these things. Like the liquid inside of this bottle. What's it used for?
Thank you for waiting. Here's your pizza.
Whoa.
It looks great.
Master asked me to drop this off as well. It's called pepper sauce, and you can put it on top if you'd like. If this doesn't fill you up, I can bring seconds whenever. I'll be around, so just let me know.
So what is this? It looks like bread, but for some reason they chose to flatten it out.
Shall we see how flatbread tastes?
Why not?
Careful, it's hot.
At least the smell is appetizing, so... Never seen cheese stretched this far before.
It's delicious!
Cheese and marmots make a superb match. They naturally heighten the other's taste. This thin bread is a baker's dream. It's nice and crispy outside, but when you tear into it, you see how steamy and fluffy it is on the inside. It's so simple, yet it ties the strong flavors of the toppings together and makes them one. What herbs are in this marmot sauce? I don't think I can place a single one. Even though the method of using bread to hold the food is nothing new, what is unique is how the base melds with the rest of the food when everything is baked together.
It's a seasoning used in the other world.
You're saying we can't find this back home? It's very red. Wow, this thing packs a serious punch.
It has togeron and vinegar. I'm sure it goes great with this dish. Try giving it a stronger shake. Be careful not to get too much, though.
Whoa! That's spicy! The heat of togeron and the sourness of vinegar bring out all the flavors, and the spiciness further stimulates my appetite. So good! Young Master...
Let's see. Miss Letta!
Coming!
We like 2 more orders of pizza, please.
Guess that means you liked it.
These pizzas are quality stuff. If food could be revolutionary, this is how. In fact, I could see this being a signature dish if the Alphane Company started serving it. Wait, is that why you brought me here?
That's right. I'd like for you to replicate this restaurant's cooking techniques.
I'll have to pay closer attention this next round.
I'm back with another pizza.
It disappeared.
That's what always happens, but you get used to it.
Yeah, not a soul would believe me. If I promise not to tell, will you please take me back someday?
Sure, we can definitely go again. We'll have to wait 7 more days for our next trip, though.
Thank you so much, young master. Man, I've had a lot of food in my life, but never anything as delicious as pizza. Which is embarrassing since I'm a cook.
That place is an exception. Don't feel bad, Jonathan. Look, you can recreate that meal. You have the talent, don't you?
Yes, I most definitely do.
So cheer up, yeah? I say we head over to the kitchen now. It's best to experiment when that flavor is fresh in your mind.
Right. What toppings could we add? The possibilities are as endless as a chef's imagination. We could use mushrooms and seafood.
I honestly think you could be onto something here. Both of those would pair well with marmots. Okay, we'll switch it up. Try all sorts of toppings. I've got a hunch this is gonna sell.
For sure.
Welcome.
Pleasure's all mine.
Please sit wherever you'd like. Welcome.
Guess they'll let anyone in, even dolled-up diviners from the land of sea. Well, well, if it is the mountain ape who thinks swinging a sword around makes him talented. Forgive me. Greetings, samurai from the land of mountains is what I meant. Just when I think you can't get any more insufferable, why do you always seem to show up here when I do? I could ask the same question of you. Maybe it slipped your vacuous mind, but being a court diviner keeps me quite busy. So if I didn't come at this time, I couldn't come at all. But you, on the other hand, you're a little more than a court guard, giving you a bird! A fake fortune teller shouldn't act so high! Excuse me?
Those two are getting so rowdy.
Well, that is normal for them. Good stuff. I wouldn't worry too much. Considering the countries they hail from, they're bound to squabble.
Hold on, why's that?
You mean you don't know? Soimon is from the land of mountains, and Doshun is from land of sea. They're neighboring countries that are constantly at odds. Since there's so much bad blood between their people, it's no surprise they fight at the drop of a hat.
I had no idea. Oh, but wouldn't the easiest solution be for them to just come in at different times of the day?
I'm sure they've thought of that too, but view it as admitting defeat.
What'd you say?
Hard of hearing now? I should really break this up.
Good luck, Aletta.
They're not on a battlefield.
Come on!
I sense no murderous intent, so there's no need to interfere.
But their disagreement is starting to disturb the other customers.
Go! You're stinking up the place with the stench of the sea. You're so loud. Then again, all dogs howl like that.
Gentlemen.
I apologize for making such a racket. I'm terribly sorry as well.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, but can you take a seat? If you stand there, you'll block the other customers from entering. Sooner you sit, the sooner you eat.
Oh. Yeah, she does have a point there. Indeed, she does.
No way.
Your water and warm hand towels.
Coming! That didn't take very long. You must have a favorite here.
Yes, I'll take the okonomiyaki plate with pork and egg. And drench it with sauce, please. I'll have the okonomiyaki as well, with plenty of seafood and bonito flakes.
I'll have that right away.
Getting seafood in a place like this. I'd be sick of that trash if I were from the land of sea. You're acting as though pork isn't extremely common fare in the land of mountains.
Got 2 orders of okonomiyaki for you. One with pork and egg drowned in sauce. The other with seafood and tons of bonito flakes sprinkled on top.
Okay, got it.
Master?
Yes, what's up?
It's about Soemon and Doshun. They were practically ready to throw punches, and now they're sitting at the same table. I'm worried they'll bite each other's heads off before they even bite into their food.
I'm pretty sure those guys are on good terms.
You really think?
They're eating a meal at the same table, so I absolutely do. That can't be done without some kind of mutual respect.
They were insulting each other, though.
They say the more you fight, the closer you are.
Whoever coined that phrase probably wasn't referring to these two.
Well, maybe. Just watch them and you'll see what I mean.
The more you fight, the closer you are? Mutual respect. I'll have to watch to understand.
Huh, I guess that means the Land of Sea will be doing more business with the Empire.
Yes, which of course is expected to bring my people even more wealth in the long run. And what about you? You're teaming up with a dwarf weaponsmith, I hear.
Suppose the diviner's ears are keener than the average gossip's.
It was just a rumor, though your reaction tells me it's true. So what are they like, these dwarven weapons?
Armor that's able to repel magic, and the quality. It's done with a line.
My, how very intriguing.
Thank you for waiting. Your okonomiyaki.
Oh, the sound of a sizzling hot plate and the scent of that sauce piques my appetite every time.
I love how deceptive the bonito flakes are, disguised as delicate wood shavings, yet their aroma so vividly evokes the scent of the sea. I've waited 7 long days for this feast.
Same here. Now our wait is over. One of the best things about this dish is it tastes as amazing as it smells. Oh, its sprinkling of powdered seaweed is sublime. I don't even mind that it looks like I'm eating carpenter's wood shavings because they're covered in a sweet and salty sauce that's complemented with mayonnaise. The sweetness of the shredded cabbage and the savoriness of the meat hit me all at once. Oh, now this is what I call okonomiyaki. Irresistible!
My goodness. Those mountain men and their abhorrent eating habits. Or perhaps it's the way of a samurai. A meal this remarkable should be eaten with more poise. And I do mean remarkable! The bite-sized pieces of shrimp and kraken have been handled so well that there's no unpleasant odor in the slightest. The tender yet springy texture and the savory flavor truly make it a dish of the utmost elegance. So...
Eating that slowly is a...
The only downside to this dish is one plate's never enough.
I have to agree with you there. Since there's no rush, I'll order another one.
Yes, what a spectacular idea.
Seconds for me, please.
Sure.
I shall order seconds as well.
Not a problem at all, sir. Same flavors again, or would you like to try something new?
This time I'll take the seafood one.
You can make mine pork and egg.
I'll go put that in for you.
You saw how much I was enjoying my pork and egg dish and just had to have some for yourself, huh?
If I'm not mistaken, you observed the elegant way the seafood version graced my lips and just had to try it yourself.
Well, your stubbornness will be
persuasive.
Well, the seafood one's phenomenal, too. The sauce goes splendidly with that strong, distinctive oceanic flavor. And while the pork and egg is great in its own right, the tenderness of the shrimp makes it a whole new experience.
That's exactly it. I just knew you would understand. Bravo.
I'm curious to hear what your take on the pork and egg is.
Delicious, of course. You can taste the sweet oils from the mild-smelling meat soaked into the batter. The flavor is so rich. Each bite goes down faster than the last.
You see what you were missing?
What are they cooking and how is it cooked to produce such extraordinary flavor? If we could find out and learn to make these dishes ourselves, do you not agree that it would aid the growth of our countries even further?
That is one brilliant idea, and your Land of Sea!
Brilliance met with more brilliance!
It's hard to believe they were fighting when they first walked in.
This must be what Master meant when he spoke of mutual respect.
Kinda confusing, huh?
I envy them in a way.
Hard not to.
See? Told you those guys would be fine.
Everything's set and ready to go.
Yes, ready.
Great. Thank you kindly.
So, what are you doing, Master?
I'm making a dessert called shaved ice. It's getting hotter lately, so I thought I'd start serving it as a seasonal special.
Oh, the way it sparkles is really pretty.
There's still some time before we open. If you want to try some. Which flavor syrup would you like?
Good question. The red one.
Nice choice. And Kuro?
Any of them.
Why don't you choose a color for her, Aletta?
Okay, how about the blue one? God of Demons is great, God of Demons is good. Let us thank him for this food. Time to eat!
Yes, let's.
Wow, it's freezing. But it's also deliciously sweet.
It melts the second it enters my mouth.
Ed!
Is it a curse?
It sure feels like it, but no. Just a side effect you get from eating this too fast.
That's daunting.
The sharp pain in my head hasn't gone away yet. But I just can't stop. Kuro, your mouth is blue!
And your tongue is bright red.
It is?
Food coloring in the syrup dyes the ice and your mouth.
So the color isn't just for flavor.
Interesting.
I think it's what makes shaved ice one of the most fun things you can eat.
Oh, first patron of the day. I'll take this one, Kuro.
Jeez, I am so bored. Is there nothing to do? I get that they were trying to escape the epidemic that struck the elves all those years ago, but come on. Turning their home into a floating island quarantine? They went way too far. Well, I suppose if everything hadn't played out the way it did, there's a pretty good chance I might have never been born. I'm grateful to my parents, but I've even grown tired of the research they left behind. Wish I could find a way to switch things up. The flow of mana feels off. I wonder why. At least it'll serve as a cure for my boredom today. Hey, Gollum. Can you transport me if you're not busy? Oh, what's this? Teleportation magic. The kind that'll take you all the way to another world. Should be a welcome change of pace. It really is another world. Yep, I call him like I see him.
Welcome to Nicoya!
What purpose could this contraption possibly have?
Excuse me?
And just who might you be? Well, those short ears and long horns on your head suggest only one conclusion. You're a descendant of those who prayed to the god of chaos, ruler of all life. The first I've ever seen.
Sorry, my horns mean I'm what?
It's crimson red. Are all demons' tongues that color?
It's not hereditary. It's red because of something I ate.
Huh? Here, let me see.
That's quite enough.
Oh, I apologize. I haven't interacted with anyone else in 2 centuries, so I got a bit excited.
It's fine, all's forgiven. Wait, 2 centuries?
Right. I live alone on an island in the sky with no way of contacting the folks that dwell below. This is actually the first time I've left the island in my whole life.
So your home floats?
With a special type of magic. Compliments of both my parents.
Wow.
But enough about me. What is this place?
A shop called Nicoya. We serve cuisine here.
Unless I'm mistaken, those are places that offer goods in exchange for compensation, right?
Correct.
And cuisine refers to foods like vegetables and meat. Fascinating. I should try this cuisine while I have the chance.
We'd be happy to have you. Please sit anywhere you like.
Your complimentary water and damp hand towel. Can you read the language of the Eastern continent?
Yes, I can.
Great. You can read our full menu then.
Reading might be a waste of time since it's also foreign. So how about a recommendation instead? Something unique, without milk, meat, fish, or anything like that.
No meat or milk. And unique? I know. May I please see your menu? These might be right up your alley. We just started serving them today as a seasonal special.
These are seasonal? All right, then. I'll try the green tea shaved ice.
coming right up.
Huh. It appears they add citrus juice to their water. I wonder what they put these out for. So dry and coarse. If I had to guess, I'd say this is what they call salt. It matches with what I've read.
Yes, that does contain salt. There is also sugar and soy sauce.
Wait, soy sauce? Never heard of that before. Huh, so this is sugar.
It's a key ingredient in the item you just ordered.
Then I'll let that be my first taste of it.
I appreciate your patience. Here's your green tea shaved ice.
Huh, interesting. This is cuisine. Okay, it's called ice, but it seems to be made of snow. Let's give it a try. Wow, that's incredible. It evaporates, but before it goes, it leaves behind a refreshing taste with a hint of bitterness that enhances the sweetness. I could get addicted to this. This green liquid almost looks like grass and melted snow. I'd wager they boiled medicinal herbs to make this, but how long would it take to achieve such a rich, dark shade of green? What is this sudden, intense pain that's piercing straight through my skull? I wonder if that pain was a result of me eating the ice too fast. Well, it subsided on its own soon enough. I don't see it being much of a problem, so... Okay, I think I'll try these bean-like things next. No. They must have been boiled with sugar. The beans in my medicinal herb garden look similar, but they're hard and not fit for eating. These may have been tough too, then when the chef threw some sugar in the pot, they turned to sweet, soft perfection. Now for one of these. Yeah, this one's got me completely clueless. A unique texture. Soft, but also springy. Tastes faintly of the beans in the grass-colored snow, but it doesn't seem to have any flavor of its own. There's no point in flavorless food, so why are these white balls here? I have an idea. Oh, now I get it. The light crunch. Eating them together softens the bitterness of the syrup while boosting the sweetness, holding the flavors in my mouth much longer than when they're eaten separately. How magnificent. So this is the true meaning of the word cuisine. I suppose better late than never, though I still wish I'd taken an interest in this sooner. I'd beat my younger self up if I could. I have a question.
Oh, hopefully I can help.
Can I visit this place anytime I want?
No, only once every 7 days.
I see. I'd like another bowl of this green tea shaved ice.
Sure, nice to see you're a fan.
Oh, also.
Huh?
4 bowls later and I'm almost frozen from the inside out. But hey, it was okay. I think I've got all that I need, but will I be able to effectively reproduce it myself? I should be able to recreate the snow part by using the blizzard spell I learned from Mother. The real challenge will be finding a way to concoct the medicinal herb syrup in springy white balls, but gotta start somewhere. Quickly, to the herb garden! I'm sure it'll have something I can use.
Who resides at the ends of the earth. Words cannot convey how grateful I am that you bestowed me with your power. It's a true honor. Finally! My dream has been made real. With skin so pale it almost looks like snow. Dark patches that contrast it beautifully. Fangs equally as sharp as my claws. And a pair of gorgeous black wings! I really did it! I became one of the Black Brood. Nothing will ever outdo this day! It feels like I'm flying with my feet still on the ground. Oh, speaking of, I should put these incredible wings to use now that I have them. Let's get some fresh air. The breeze is invigorating. Better play it safe and just stick to walking. Something nearby smells positively delicious. How strange. Where's it coming from? This direction? What's this door doing in the forest? Could there be sorcery at play?
Welcome!
A demon! Did I walk right into her dwelling?
No. Fighting is not permitted here.
What was that? I heard a voice.
Oh no, are you alright? Do you need any help getting back up?
Thanks, but I just got a little dizzy. I promise I'm fine.
Guests don't normally react quite like that, so you really startled me.
Sorry about that. So, I actually arrived here through a door that I discovered in the forest. But what exactly is this place?
It's called the Western Restaurant Nicoya. Or to put it more simply, it's a place you like to have a meal.
Yes, please! I've never been this hungry before.
In that case, take a seat wherever you like.
Great! Miss, is there any way I can be seated with those other guests so I can talk with them?
Of course. Well, if they're okay with it, that is, so let me go ask. You're in luck. They said they wouldn't mind the extra company. They seem as interested to talk with you as you are with them, so right this way.
Thank you. Hello there. Thanks for letting me sit by you.
Sure, the pleasure's all ours. Always nice to spontaneously encounter another of our kind. My name is Romero.
And I'm Julieta.
Charmed, I'm sure. Please call me Rorona. I only just became one of the Black Brood, so,
Never mind. Food first. Aletta, I think we're ready to order.
Of course.
2 roast beef plates with grape liquor, if you please. What would you like, Rorona?
I'll, have the same.
Coming right up.
Aren't you going to sit?
Oh, yes. If I had to guess, I'd say Romero has been part of the Black Brood for a few centuries. Julieta, on the other hand, seems to have joined more recently.
You mentioned the Black Brood when you introduced yourself.
I did.
Would it be too forward of me to inquire where you live?
What? Where I live? The Lord of Black's capital, where most of our kind dwell. With the exception of a very select few, all members of the Black Brood live in the capital. Or at least that's what I thought.
You keep saying Lord.
Oh, the darkness is a crucial part of the Lord of Black's domain. He is known by no other name or title. The goddess you speak of is different. I'm sorry. Not sure why, but it seems my words have perplexed you.
Not at all. Julieta, though I've yet to mention it, there is a land of vampires from which she could hail.
Oh, there's an entire land of our kind somewhere?
Yes. I haven't been myself, but I heard of it from an elder who lived over 1,000 years. According to this elder, a band of traveling elves discovered a nation of dark retainers long ago. Vampires reigned as the nobility there, governing the human commoners. The mortals offered up their blood, and the nobles granted them protection in exchange. Some humans even gained special favor from their lords and ladies, and were permitted to become vampires themselves, so their numbers never dwindled. But what I found most intriguing is that so not even the mighty elves could defeat them.
Are you referring to those of us in the Black Brood every time you use the term vampires?
Indeed, they're synonymous.
Then I get it now. I can confirm everything in your story is accurate. This land of vampires you've heard tales of is definitely the land where I reside.
Do tell! The concept of dark retainers conquering the sun is a rather thrilling thing.
Yes, only high-ranking nobles can do it, but braving the daylight is possible for us. They cover their bodies in black dragon scales.
I see.
As astounding as that is, I think meeting a fellow vampire in the restaurant to another world is even more of an unexpected surprise.
Another world? You're saying this world's different from ours?
Yes, precisely that. All the food they serve is from an alternate dimension, so I'm sure you'll find it quite rare.
Thanks for waiting. Finest red wine.
It looks sublime!
At last.
Okay, so this half-cooked meat is what they consider a meal?
A meal that's bound to send your taste buds soaring.
The grape liquor is a must for this dish. When the two of us are looking to fill our bellies, we order the beefsteak. But the roast beef is what pairs best with this beverage. Highly recommended.
Try it and you'll see.
Oh, sure. I can practically still hear this mooing, but they're both convinced it's one of the most appetizing items on the menu. I just hope it doesn't make me sick. Then again, I don't have a human constitution anymore, so I'll be fine no matter what. How can it be so tender? I've had grilled or stewed meat, but nothing like this.
Rona, you sound quite shocked.
Yes.
It makes it taste unlike anything in our world. The most intriguing aspect of this place.
I can't argue since I've never had meat this scrumptious before. The more I chew, the more its natural flavors flood out in juicy goodness. And this minced Orani sauce is a terrific match. Am I supposed to use this?
It's called horseradish, a delicacy that comes from the other world.
Though it burns a bit, it also enhances the flavor.
Ah. He wasn't kidding! My nose is on fire! It does burn, but that heat and aroma help bring out the flavor of the meat.
Now, try it with a sip or two of the grape liquor.
Oh, all right.
Whoa, it pairs beautifully.
Indeed. It aids in making the meat more savory, yet maintains a fruity flavor all its own. They harmonize just like a melody. I could eat this till the day I die. Oh, forgive me. Who just blabbers on about food?
Well, if anyone can relate, it's us. And when you're done, we can order more for you to talk about. Right, Romero?
Right. Eat as much as you'd like tonight. I shall cover the bill for all three of us.
Wait, why pay for me?
Because this lovely night has brought us together. We should celebrate it.
Well put, darling.
I don't know what to say.
You could join both of us in a toast. To the darkness that brought us together this night.
To the darkness of night.
Love, I think it's our turn to eat.
Right.
Excuse me.
Yes?
We still have room. We'll take 3 more plates of roast beef with grape liquor.
May we also have some fresh bread on the side?
As you wish.
Huh?
Is something the matter? You're giving off an unbelievably large amount of the Lord of Black's power. Are you perhaps a sister of the Brood as well?
No, that I am not.
How peculiar. Sorry for asking something so strange.
If you'll excuse me.
I thought for sure she was one of our kind. Not that it matters. I started the evening by joining the Black Brood. Next, I met Romero and Julieta. Then I was treated to a delicious feast. I can't imagine a more perfect Lord of Black.
See you again in 7 days, Kuro. Take care.
Thank you.
I never would have guessed that a place like this was hidden in the forest. Crazy.
What's crazier is it's in another world. You've been holding out.
Because it was my secret. Stalking's a lousy habit, and it's just one of many you both have. You're upset we followed?
Believe it or not, our intentions wanted to know why.
Yes, that's right. The pay for the jobs you accept lately is too low, and they almost always require you to travel to faraway places. Seems like a lot of trouble for a little dessert, you have to admit. You'd swallow those words right now if you knew how good the desserts are here. Oh, would I? Okay, which dessert would I swallow with my words then? The cheesecake? That's the one that keeps bringing me back. Uh-huh. So it's a cake made with cheese? Doesn't sound like much, but it's incredible. Huh. I've tried a dessert said to be the Imperial capital's finest. I was sorely let down. The cakes they serve here surpass it in every way.
Well then, my expectations are officially through the roof.
Huh. What's so amazing about a single slice of cake? It's not like you're a food expert. I am compared to someone who thinks breadcrumbs are tasty.
Which one do you think I'd like the most?
The souffle cheesecake is my favorite.
You there.
Can we order?
Yes, of course. What can I get for you?
We can't decide which cheesecake we want, so we'll just take 3 orders of each.
Sure.
And, Aletta, bring us each a black tea as well.
I'll have that right out. I didn't realize we were eating for 9.
What are you complaining for? Don't you want to compare all 3? Point taken. I get the same one every time I come here. I'm overdue for a change.
Just an observation, but this place has some interesting characters for a restaurant.
It's a wonder they're not all jumping at a chance to kill each other.
Welcome!
What is it?
There, the 2 that walked in are royals from my homeland.
Even royalty comes here to grab a bite?
The young lady sitting with that makes sense. I heard that the Land of Sand and the Empire were working on establishing friendly relations, which struck me as odd. But this puts a few pieces of the puzzle together.
Just look how chummy they all are.
Yeah, what a strange place.
Thanks for your patience. I've got souffle cheesecake, rare cheesecake, and fake cheesecake for you.
Here we go, the legendary dessert that has Hilda completely hooked.
They look quite different for being the same type of treat.
Well, ladies, let's dig in. This stuff really is incredible. The citrus peel mixed in adds a tart, bitter touch that goes great with the flavor of the cheese. The sweet-smelling surface that's been browned to perfection, and the thick yet soft dessert with a little imagination. One slice ain't nearly enough.
It appears this one hasn't been baked. But if royalty frequents this restaurant, surely they don't serve anything that would be hazardous to one's health. Is cheese really one of the main ingredients? It feels as smooth as silk on my tongue, yet it has a refreshing tartness too. It's nothing like the cheese I normally eat, that's for sure. I'm surprised there's not a distinct odor. Just a delectable, rich freshness with a milky taste that's reminiscent of a drink I once enjoyed in the mountains. This red fruit is both tangy and sweet, and since there's a sugary sourness to the cheesecake too, it
Looks like 2 more victims have fallen under the dessert's magical spell. So good! I'll never get tired of eating this. Not to say the other 2 aren't tasty, but the souffle will always be the best.
I'm stuffed.
I lost count of how many plates we ordered, but I know it was a lot.
Now do you understand?
My mind has been opened and my stomach blessed by the miracle of cheesecake.
It was fantastic.
Told you! That's why I take jobs that lead me out this way.
Oh, that reminds me. I think now is a good time as any to explain our proposition to Hilda.
Yeah, I agree.
Huh? What proposition?
How's about you team up with us?
And by that you mean... Wait, as in
challenging and rewarding. I've done the math, and even if we divvy up our earnings 3 ways, I guarantee we'll be making more than we do working individually.
That's a pretty sweet deal. And it sounds like fun. You got yourself a 3rd teammate.
Shut up! Duck! Hey, thanks for the save.
I've got your back, so keep moving, Alicia.
Appreciate it, sweetheart.
Oh man, doesn't get more epic than that last job we took.
Yes, and a great... None of us could have done that alone and lived to tell the tale.
No job's too great when we band together and become an invincible team.
You speak the truth.
Have to agree.
Right, and now we feast.
Yeah!
Welcome. Please sit wherever you'd like.
I'm thinking I'm gonna order all 3 cheesecakes again. And it's fine if you want to copy me.
Nah, the others are good, but there's no beating my favorite, so I'm gonna order a bunch of that one.
That's my plan too.
Never mind, I'm copying you. Ready when you are, ma'am.
I appreciate your patience. What can I get for you all today?
1 souffle cheesecake for me.
The biggest slice of fake cheesecake you got.
A slice of your rare cheesecake would be wonderful.
Cheesecake should be measured by measuring anything. It should be density, and that's why the baked one is superior.
Talking louder doesn't make you right. Besides, the rare cheesecake that feels smooth as silk on your tongue obviously wins.
The souffle!
Bake's best.
No, rare.
You want to fight?
Just say the word.
She already did.
Has anyone seen my axe?
I'm not sure what happened just now.
Fighting is not permitted within these walls. I will hold on to your weapons until you are ready to leave. This is your only warning.
Ma'am!
If you'll excuse me.
So,
I'm sorry too.
no idea what came over me. In any case, I'll bring your cheesecake right away.
We'll settle which cake is best once we leave, and we're doing it the hard way. Fine, bring it on.
I don't intend to lose.
Hello? Are you going off to war?
I'm holding on to these for our customers.
Oh, that's 3 bowls of night stew and brown bread when you get the chance.
I'll grab that when I make my next round.
And 2 bowls over here, extra meat in both.
Coming right up. Hope that pot's full, Father, because we just got 5 orders of stew with extra meat in 2 of them.
There's plenty. These are the ones with extra meat.
Thanks. I appreciate your patience. Here's your night stew. Enjoy.
If you only knew how long I've looked forward to eating this.
Well, the wait's over, so dig in.
Great meal.
When you get a craving for stew, I hope you gentlemen come back and see us.
It's finally calming down.
So nap time?
I'll take over from here so you can rest before the evening.
I've missed you. It's amazing how quickly our lifestyle turned around. All because of one little recipe. Wait, did you just say night stew?
I did. That halfling gent taught me how to make it. A mere 100 silver for the recipe.
What? Surely you're just joking with me.
Why would I joke about it?
Have you done that, or did I become the parent because I can't believe I have to scold you for spending what we make in half a month on a silly stew?
I thought I was being a good father because I was thinking of your future. I'm sorry. But it'll be fine, so please don't worry your pretty little head. We'll make that silver back in no time. After that stew's reception, how could we not? It'll be our signature dish, you'll see.
What a waste of money. Or so I thought. So popular, in fact. We earned back those 100 silver coins in just 5 days. I know being busy is definitely a good thing, but I've got to sleep hard to work hard. Perhaps I'll have free time in my dreams, as fleeting as they may be.
Yoo-hoo! Myra!
Just when I was seconds away from crossing into dreamland.
Hi.
Hi yourself, Johan. Why are you here?
Wait, are you angry? Is it something I did?
No, not at all.
Well, since we're still on good terms, you have got to come with me to this incredible restaurant that I stumbled across.
Oh, wow. Incredible? That doesn't sound like anything in our town.
This place isn't in our town.
Well, I can go as long as we make it back before nightfall.
This is one decision I promise you won't come to regret.
I better not. Now, lead the way to this hidden place. It just occurred to me. Is all this a setup for some elaborate prank of yours? I thought I accepted an invitation to eat with you, not take a stroll through nature. I've heard many tales of wolves prowling this forest, and who knows what else may be lurking.
Stop worrying over nothing. Geez, I'm taking you to the restaurant, not pranking you. As for the rumors about the wolves, I'll protect you if any show up.
So we're doomed.
Maybe you forgot, but you're talking to a bona fide member of the town watch.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
You of all people remember the halfling couple that passed through our little town.
The ones who made night stew?
The very same. They were seen scampering off into this forest, singing some strange song as they went. Got me thinking, there might be a big secret hiding here. So I came out to see for myself.
And found?
A door that changed my life.
Suddenly I'm back to thinking this is some kind of prank.
I promise you it's not a setup. It's Nicoya.
Hello and welcome.
Horns? No way! I'm sorry if these alarmed you, but I'm actually a demon. Wow. Who'd have guessed there are cute ones? You think I'm cute? Well, thanks for the compliment. Grab a seat and I'll get you two started.
Much obliged, ma'am.
Here's some water and wet, damp towels. Whenever you're ready to order, you just let me know. You said this place was unique, but wow. I mean, that girl's skirt is awfully short, so even the fashion is different.
Apparently in the other world, that dress is fairly normal.
Huh. Hold on! Did you just say other world? Have we crossed dimensions?
Oh, whoops. Did I forget to mention that?
How could that slip your mind?
I'm so sorry, Myra. Now you know what I meant when I said the food's out of this world. Pick a dish so you can see for yourself.
But their prices are a little higher than ours.
It's true this place costs more, but there's a good reason for that. Every meal on their menu comes with all the bread and soup you can eat.
What?
I'm talking quality, top-of-the-line bread you'd be able to sell for a whole gold coin back at home.
Is that an exaggeration, or...?
Nope, but there won't be much room. Especially if you get this.
What's macaroni gratin?
Imagine the flavor of night stew, but somehow 10 times better.
I noticed it's made with night sauce and topped with cheese. So, let's go ahead and get it.
All right, great. Ma'am?
Coming.
We'll have 2 orders of macaroni gratin with bread, please.
That's an excellent choice. It should be up in just a bit.
Thank you for waiting. Here is your macaroni gratin. It's hot, so please err on the side of caution while partaking.
I've been dreaming of this for days.
If rotten. The night sauce and cheese both smell so good.
Think I've waited long enough.
There you go.
Thank you. The taste is worth powering through the pain. Hurry up. It's a dish that's meant to be eaten hot. I bet you're gonna like it.
Yeah, probably. I'd rather not power through the pain, so I'll start with the bread. It's fantastic! The outside is crispy, but the inside is unbelievably fluffy.
Is this world awesome or what?
I can see why you were so excited to come here.
If you think the bread is something to get excited about, wait until you try the macaroni gratin.
Then here I go. The slightly charred cheese has such a savory flavor. It's really making me crave another bite. Looks like it's mixed with orani, chicken, mushrooms, and noodles? Hmm? Yeah, it's a noodle. But why is there a hole through it? When I bite into it, the sauce packed into the middle bursts out. The rich, milky... It's delicious! Hey, Johan. What if I found a way to start selling this at my family's shop?
Huh? If you served macaroni gratin at your place, I'd eat there every day.
You don't think it'd get old? Then again, people do keep coming back for night stew.
If that's happening, then I'll be your taste tester for the experimental batches.
Great, but you're still paying.
I can't pay with my opinion.
I haven't seen the ocean in ages. It's more magnificent than I recall.
So then this isn't the first time you've come here?
It's been around 50 years since my last worth the wait. I've traveled with Alice since the day we met. Though it wasn't easy, we're finally here. But before we rest, let's search the area for grasses we can use as seasonings, all right? Alice? But she was just here! I swear she does this on purpose! Alice!
Feast your eyes on this, ladies and gentlemen.
Where in the world did she run off to?
All the way from across the sea. Rumor has it even the Imperial Royals have acquired a taste for this rare delight. Want a sample of something fit for a king?
You selling any white sugar today? Sure hope so. Been getting a lot of orders from the Shrine of Light, so I'd like to stock up if possible.
You ain't duping me with that kind of price tag, pal. I could get 5 bottles of the land
Firewater, not some prissy wine! You there, young lady! Care for a croquette? It's fresh out of the fryer.
When last I came here, it was practically deserted. It's still surprising how much a human settlement can change in a mere 50 years. For somebody who's lived in quiet forests all my life, such noisy and bustling towns are far from ideal. There she is! Alice! How many times have I told you not to wander off on your own like that?
I'm so sorry, Far.
Just be more mindful and you won't have to be sorry. What drew your attention anyway?
This.
It looks like purple chunks of slime, although I'm guessing it's edible.
Yes, indeed. The best kind of edible, a dessert called fruit jelly.
Jelly?
Mother Elf a while back, and she couldn't stop raving about how yummy it was.
I am intrigued, so may we have 2 bowls, please?
Yay!
2 bowls coming right up. Here you go.
Thank you. Wow, what an enchanting flavor! And the thick, slippery texture is just fascinating.
This is like super good.
I guess Nicoya isn't the only place that invents exceptional food. How's this made? By boiling various fruits in sugar and water and allowing time for the juice to harden? But if so, how does one solidify juice in a way that doesn't freeze it? Ma'am, pardon me. Can you please explain how to make this?
Oh, I don't actually know. I'm just in charge of selling it, but the witch on the cape would have a better answer for you if you asked her.
Now pick up your feet. We got work to do.
Lord of Blue, who reigns over the water, grant me your blessing. Bestow me with human legs so that I may walk upon the land. Seems I've gathered quite a collection. Now, what shall I prepare with these today? I have a visitor? Hello there? Who might you be?
A traveler named Fardanya. The young one is Alice. I'm sorry to intrude, but we heard about you from a merchant in the market. There's a dessert in town called fruit jelly. The woman selling it implied that you know the secret to making it.
That's right. I'm the chef.
If it's not too much trouble, I would love to learn how to make that myself. It was so incredibly delicious.
I wasn't laughing at you, so please don't take offense. Come in out of the doorway. I'd be delighted to teach you how to make it.
I'm not quite sure what these are, but they smell strongly of the ocean.
Yes, you're quite perceptive.
Am I correct in thinking you use them to season your cooking?
That's precisely right. Would you like to take a couple with you go?
Thank you!
Care for a hot drink, Alice?
That sounds lovely.
Let it cool next time.
Right.
Did you really come all the way here just to learn how to make fruit jelly?
I did.
I should confess one thing beforehand. Though I've named my concoction fruit jelly, it's not the finished product. Does knowing that deter you?
No, but it surprises me.
The texture is even softer in true fruit jelly.
It doesn't have to be a complete recipe.
Then I'll teach you what I know.
There's a question I've been dying to have answered.
Ask away.
What made you think to solidify juice into such a slimy state? No other meals or sweets would have given me that idea.
An excellent question. And the answer is, I actually a dish I had the pleasure of discovering in a rather peculiar restaurant, so while I'd like to take credit for it, I can't.
A restaurant, you say?
What treasures will I find today, I wonder? A levitating door? How odd. In all 55 years that I've lived here, never have I seen anything like this before now. I distinctly sense mana. Some kind of teleporting magic? But where exactly does it teleport you?
Welcome in.
Thank you, but where am I?
World, or as I call it, Nicoya.
Another world? Oh, goodness.
Even if you're here by mistake, you might as well order something before you head home.
I think I'll take you up on that offer.
Take any available seat. Are you able to read the language of the Eastern Continent?
Yes.
Then here is our full menu. Oh, and a complimentary water and damp hand towel for you as well.
Which means?
They're free. A friendly gesture, that's all. Refills are free too, so please let me know anytime that you need one.
Their variety of selections is impressive, but I'll go with a lighter option since I had a meal not too long ago. A fruit jelly dessert? A medley of fruits boiled with sugar enveloped in transparent slime. The last thing I would think to use as a topping is slime. For odd reason, this fruit jelly dessert caught my eye.
Fruit jelly, eh? Well, I'll have it out to you shortly. Thank you for waiting. Here's your fruit jelly. I hope you enjoy.
Wow, beautiful. It's like looking at the water's surface from beneath the waves. Not sure I'd call it slimy, but I suppose it's an apt description. It feels so smooth on my tongue, then simply melts away, leaving behind a subtle sweetness and a refreshing sour taste. What a lovely dish! Is this Michele? So sweet! It's definitely the same fruit, yet nowhere near as tart as the ones I typically enjoy. Ripe Margot's. I don't recognize this longer piece. It's equally as remarkable. Tastes like excellence in a cup. Each of the fruits is sweeter and more delectable than any I've ever eaten. Is this what happens when they're boiled in water with sugar? In any case, I believe I could eat this every day. Come to think of it, there's a type of seaweed that has the potential to turn liquids into solids. I might be able to make this delight they call fruit jelly myself. I'll try as soon as I get home. I was hooked and have been making it on my own ever since. Mine's not bad, I've just yet to replicate the softness of Nicoya's version. It does possess that slippery texture, but always turns out much firmer. Is something wrong?
So you got this from Nicoya. That's the restaurant we teleported to and ate those yummy rice burgers at, isn't it? It's what motivated Far to start her culinary journey.
I certainly see why.
I thought I was onto something here. But I lost to that wretched restaurant again, just like always. Miss Camilla!
Yes, dear?
You and I should team up and create something even more amazing than fruit jelly.
Sure, why not? If you're willing to impart the tricks you've learned in your travels, our combined skills could make this work. Would you prefer to get cooking right away?
Tự kính à, công cẩn đại thắng xích bích, danh tiếng lẫy lừng. Nói gì đi nữa, cách nói so với trước tự nhiên sẽ khác. Mong là tiên sinh sẽ không trách.
Vừa rồi sở dĩ công cẩn nóng giận cũng không phải là giận tại hạ, mà là đang giận Gia Cát Khổng Minh.
What the fuck? Chơi ngu rồi. Độ má ăn hết còn về quên ơi. Rồi lần 2.
Moonlight paints the riverside. Dreams are everywhere.
Chơi bò não không?
Oh, the dreams that we share. In Hanoi we belong. Underneath the star-filled sky, our hearts sing a song. Children laugh and play around. Songs from days gone by. Old streets tell their own sweet tales. Time just seems to fly. Memories like summer rain kiss the earth and dance in the land of my dear love. Sweet romance, all the dreams that we share. Oh, the dreams that we share. In Hana we belong. Underneath the star-filled sky, our hearts sing a song. Oh, the dreams that we share. In Hana.
Đánh vậy cho bạn 50 ngàn uống nước rồi ha. Đậu má đánh thì thối tiền ngược lại luôn, không trả gì. Lót ở đông gà kiếm. Đây à? Cái gì đấy, cái thằng chó. Mẹ em phô à? Ăn con cá tập biến lại gần tao luôn. Quá. ăn gì? Mì hả? Uống nữa hả? Phải luôn. Sao chơi với anh cười đéo uống giọt nào đủ má. Ủa, cái đó đi chuối á. Ở nhà uống không đã hả? Ừ. Ủa, Phù mới bấm hả? Lấy luôn. Bớt ồn lại đi, đụng nó bấm chuông cái nồi mà. Mình có thể nào mà kêu một miệng được không? Yêu rồi nha. Kiếm cái hàng khác đi, đủ cứ nó hoài, nó không mời thì thôi. Mẹ nhìn thấy cái tên này đủ má. Nhìn thấy cái tên niềm game là gì mà Hôi Long. Mời con cà. Hồ bài quá Phô ơi, đủ. Hiểu không? Ủa chứ không phải là GG hả? Còn chơi với. Chơi mình chứ chơi với ai? Cầm biến rồi. Để khi tối mới chơi được thì báo.
Why didn't anyone tell me how powerful wraiths are? Wait, Kendall's down! Come on, get up! They're gaining on us! I know! Amazing.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just tripped. It was looking pretty great.
Need happens to be the creed I live by. If I had to guess, I'd wager these three are fairly new to adventuring. Reminds me of when I first left my homeland. Oh. I believe our paths may have crossed before at Nicoya.
Uh-huh.
If you'd like to join, I'm actually heading there right now.
I'm in! Well, if we had the means to pay, I'd be all in too.
I forgot about that.
Worry not. Money should be the least of your concerns, especially when you have someone willing to cover you.
All right!
Welcome. Oh, I didn't realize you were acquainted.
It seems fate decided I was in need of some company.
Good to see you, Aletta.
The feeling's mutual. It's been quite a while since you three stopped by for a clue. So you're on a journey?
That's right. There were some rumors floating around about an Imperial forest being haunted. We thought it'd be fun to investigate. But the fun stopped when those wraiths came.
And then Teriyaki Chicken came dashing to your rescue?
Tatsu? Yeah, you should have seen him in action. He was all, hope you're hungry for my plates.
It appears they weren't the only hungry ones, eh? Well, that just means we should take a seat.
I'll give you gentlemen a moment to decide, then come back to take your order.
I haven't held this menu in my hands for a few years. But once you discover the teriyaki chicken dish, there's no need to... What's this? A teriyaki burger?
Have we never noticed it, or is it for a while?
Judging by the name, it should be fairly similar to my favorite dish. May I borrow you a moment? I have a question about the menu.
Yes.
Could you please go into a little more detail about this particular plate?
It's a grilled hamburger patty that's coated in teriyaki sauce. It's topped with sliced orani, fresh lalesa, and a white sauce called mayonnaise, then placed between 2 slices of bread.
Thank you. I believe I'll give it a try. Anything Chef cooks up is bound to be tasty. Include a cold tea to drink and I should be good.
I'll have the same. No tea, please, but I would love a cola.
Me too. Same thing here.
Your orders have been accepted.
Trying new dishes here is kind of like an adventure too, huh?
A culinary adventure?
Are you who I think you are?
Possibly. Few would fit that description. If you think I'm Tatsugoro, you're correct.
I knew it! Wait, Tatsugoro? As in the samurai master?
That's crazy! We were saved by a legend, you guys!
And what's even more surprising is that you're a regular at the restaurant to another world.
I felt a similar sense of incredulity when I learned the mischievous boys I frequently caught sight of in Nicoya were now up-and-coming adventurers.
Well, since you're here, I heard there was a time you single-handedly slew 100 manticores in one night, but I never knew if it was true.
I assure you it's not.
Aw, it was all made up?
Not all. I did slay some manticores, but I believe it was closer to 8.
Taking down even one manticore by yourself is nothing to scoff at, though.
The songs of the bards are nice to listen to, but they tend to exaggerate.
I mean, it's not hard to see what's short of legendary. I bet there's just a handful of folks in the entire world who can take down wraiths without using prayer or magic.
I doubt that. Even I rely on sorcery to defeat those fiends.
Huh?
A long time ago, I had an elf imbue my katana with a type of magic that would allow the blade to cut down beings not of this world. Though the average sword will pass right through a specter, this one will deal some real damage.
What an idea!
Can you please tell us some stories about your travels?
Please, I'd love to hear. I would too.
I think I have the perfect tale for the 3 of you. From a time when I, much like you 3, had only just begun my adventures.
Thank you for waiting. Here are your teriyaki burgers and drinks.
Oh, wow! Looks so tasty!
Indeed, I will most likely enjoy this.
Amazing!
That's promising. Good stuff. Since I typically only have rice here, I've been missing out on the bread. It certainly serves as a soft contrast to the sharp crunch of the orani and crispy lalisa. The mayonnaise is an excellent match for the teriyaki sauce. Combining them gives more depth to their distinctive flavors. The hint of spice in the orani works rather well with it too. The sauce is a bit thicker than what's served on the teriyaki chicken. Perhaps the burger patty needs to be coated in a sauce that's denser to retain its flavor. That explains why the vegetables it's paired with don't weaken its taste. Savory juices blend with the teriyaki sauce to create an irresistible flavor. The crispy fried cobbler's tubers are the finishing blow of this meal. There's no denying how delicious that was. And yet...
Pardon me.
Yes? What is it?
The bun on that burger can be made with rice instead of bread. Would you like to try it that way?
You're kidding! Yes, I'd love that. Huh?
I'll take one with a rice bun, too!
Growing boys need to eat.
Understood.
Here you go, guys. 4 teriyaki rice burgers. I haven't officially put this on the menu yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Then we'll let you know our verdict. Delicious! The crunch as my teeth pierce through it is an incredibly addicting sensation.
This grilled rice complements the sweet and salty sauce perfectly.
Yeah, the texture is so much more satisfying than bread. Not to mention it has a completely different flavor.
Agreed. Something about eating rice with teriyaki sauce just feels right. Surely it would pair well with seishu too.
What a great meal. Normal burgers are good, but the teriyaki ones are something special.
For sure. Especially if you order it with rice. Which makes choosing what we eat here that much harder.
If I had sons, or rather grandsons, I wonder if they would be like this. I think we'll make Nicoya visits a tradition when our paths cross.
That document's the last of them. Your duties for the day are officially complete. Excellent work, Demon Lord.
Thank you. You were excellent as well.
Demon Lord, he called me. Someone who did that title justice was my mother, Altina. 50 years ago, she swore fealty to the previous Emperor Wilhelm and became a retainer in service to the Empire. Such a brilliant move. This granted her a territory within the Empire to govern, which gave all the demons that had been living in shame a place to feel safe and welcomed. 7 magnificent horns grew on her head like a crown. Her striking wings allowed her to take flight with one mighty flap, and a lash of her power passed even that of the elves. Then there's me, whose horns you can hardly see poking out from underneath my bangs. My tiny wings make me look more like a bat than a demon, and they can't even lift me. Though I have a tail, it doesn't reach past my knees. And a human sorcerer could easily match my magic. They may call me Demon Lord, but am I really worthy of assuming that mantle? What they should have done is name an undefeated champion like Lionel Demon Lord, not some poor weakling like me. Huh? That wasn't here before. The most logical solution would be to assess the danger myself and deal with it accordingly. Seeing so much diversity in one dining room is a first for me. What a truly strange place. Wait, I know that snarl.
Ah, now that was a meal!
Lionel?
I'm stuffed. Money's on the table.
Thank you for your patronage.
Demon Lord Lastina.
Always a pleasure to see you, Lionel. But, what is this place?
The restaurant to another world.
Another world? That was a portal?
It was. Took you to a place that cooks some of the best grub you'll eat in your life. I've had my fill, so I'm heading out.
If he wasn't exaggerating, then perhaps I should try something before I take my leave.
Did he call you Demon Lord Lastina?
Princess Adelheide's here too?
Well, Grandfather suggested it, and I believe it's good for the soul.
Your grandfather?
You can continue this conversation if you sit. I would very much enjoy your company, since Sharif and Renner won't be coming.
Does she mean the prince and princess of the Land of Sand?
So, what do you say?
I'd be honored.
Welcome to Nicoya.
Wow, your goat horns are marvelous.
Gosh, I'm a little lost for words. Pretty sure that's the first time anyone's complimented my horns.
I have a few horns myself, but you probably couldn't tell because they're all buried beneath my hair.
Oh, that looks so cute. But more importantly, this is your first time dining with us, right?
That's correct.
Can you read the Eastern Continent's language?
Why, yes, naturally.
Great, here's our menu.
I look forward to perusing it. I didn't think there'd be such a long list.
Exciting. Might I recommend a parfait?
Parfait? What's that?
It's sweet layers of creamy happiness.
I see that there are several different types available.
If I remember correctly, you're not fond of fruit. Or has that changed?
That's rather impressive, Princess Adelheid. While it's true I don't care very much for fruits, I still have a sweet tooth for other desserts.
You also enjoy drinking kaffa, yes? I was having lunch with Sharif and his sister here one day, and he mentioned in passing that he gifted you some kaffa, and you couldn't get enough.
Some kaffa? Why, yes, I do enjoy a cup of kaffa.
In that case... Miss Kuro?
Yes?
A mocha chocolate parfait for Demon Lord Lastina, on my tab, please. And though I've already ordered my usual, I'd like to change it to the mocha chocolate kind, if it's not too late to do that.
Give me a moment to mocha chocolate parfait.
Mm-hmm.
That will be fine.
I apologize for the change of heart, but I appreciate you doing that.
It's my pleasure.
We were so caught up with our orders, I forgot to ask how you got here.
Oh, I opened the door to my private chamber only to find another door. Then I walked through it.
Wow, what amazing luck you have.
I'm sorry? I don't think I follow.
This restaurant is lovely, but there's no way of knowing where the doors will appear. So to have one in your very own chamber is convenient.
So it'll always be there?
That's right. You can eat here every 7 days. And I'm certain you'll come to love it as much as the rest of us.
Lionel likes it too. I'm pretty much sold now.
There it is. I've been trying and failing to get you to smile since you took a seat. What a relief.
Huh?
I knew you weren't just wary of the new location. Please, don't bottle up bad thoughts. If you need someone to listen, I'd be happy to do so.
But
Thanks for waiting. I present your mocha chocolate parfaits.
They look positively divine. I'm even happier I chose to switch.
I'm glad. was quite the reaction from one spoonful. I admit the way it's arranged is beautiful, but the color's rather dark. Is it burnt?
Another winner added to my ever-growing list.
Then again, Princess Adelheid certainly seems to be enjoying hers. And since this is another world, things I deem strange might be commonplace here.
Are you going to eat it or just eye it?
Oh, though I've had sweeter things, I like that it's not overly sweet and the texture's exceptional. What to try next? This must be the chocolate. It's bitter. No, wait. It's sweet too? Ah, this must be why the princess asked me about my fondness for kaffa. The kaffa I'm used to is different, but I could absolutely acquire a taste for this. Is the white stuff made from milk? I definitely detect its mellow fragrance, though it's also surprisingly sugary. I see. The dark substance drizzled on top appears to be melted chocolate. The temperature and the texture changed, for it's much firmer than the milky confection I had a moment ago. It's sweet with a hint of bitterness, but not like those chunks of chocolate from before. Of course, this is kaffa. I imagine this dessert must be made by mixing lots of sugar and milk into kaffa and freezing it. Then there's this bread-like treat filled with the flavor of kaffa, followed by a substance that softly melts in my mouth. Such a wide array of flavors and textures to enjoy in a single glass. This parfait is quite an extraordinary thing. The bottom layers are often the most intense, so let's see if that's true. Oh, this jiggly thing is kaffa too. I love how smooth it feels. That was so good!
We may have another parfait fanatic in the making. Excuse me, Kuro. 2 cups of hot cafe au lait, if you'd be so kind.
Of course. Just a moment. Here you are. Cafe au lait.
I'm willing to listen if you'd like to discuss what's troubling you.
Ah, well, I guess since you made the offer. Although I was honored to assume my mother's throne, I constantly question whether I make a good demon lord or not. There are much stronger demons that exist in our realm, and surely any number of them is more deserving of the title.
Oh my, that's how you feel? Well, just so you know, my father is very pleased with your work as demon lord thus far. He did! Both tax revenue and population have increased. Thanks to your efforts, our domain is continuously thriving. Being a fine negotiator helps, I'm sure.
Yes, but negotiation skills aside, it's just I'd like to be the ruler my mother was, but I'm too weak.
Being weak isn't a problem, at least not for a lord.
Huh?
My constitution's not the strongest, and I certainly can't wield any weapons. But I'm still a princess. Just like my father's still the emperor, despite his modest knowledge of swordsmanship. Strength doesn't factor in. It's not a bad thing if a ruler's particularly strong, but it shouldn't be a requirement to hold the position. Besides, you'll never feel the need to step on a battlefield should conflict arise. You won't worry your people. Forget what you don't have. Play the strengths you do. Just rule in your own way.
Just rule in my own way. I'm so happy I found this place. I meant to ask before, so what's your relationship with Princess Renner and Prince Sharif?
I had the pleasure to meet them here at Nicoya, and I consider them my friends. I must say I'm quite fond of the both of them. Princess Renner is such a delight to talk to, and I always feel happy when I get to share a meal with Prince Sharif.
Do tell. Seriously, I would love to hear more.
Sorry for disturbing you, but Prince Sharif of the Land of Sand has sent you a gift. What would you like to do with it?
Why would he do a thing like that? We haven't had any kind of involvement with his land before now. Bring it here.
Right.
It doesn't appear to be anything more than everyday tableware. I assume a message came with it?
It appears he wishes to establish an alliance with the Empire. He says he sends this treasure as a token of friendship.
How is this a treasure?
The young royal claims it's a magic vessel for chilling kaffa.
Ah, I see. I have it on good authority that nation's been studying unique sorcery. Why not give it a try?
Sir, Exercise a bit of caution, though. They've not earned our trust. The kaffa is ready to be served. Then begin. Of course. Good, now taste it.
It went from hot to ice cold.
Wallaby. It really is cold, Your Majesty. And what's more, there are no traces of any poisons. Indeed, it's just as cold as you say. Quite tasty. Meet him in person. What makes you sound so melancholy, my darling?
Father! How long have you been back?
I've just arrived, though I'll be leaving again fairly soon. I'm sorry to stop in so briefly, but I wanted to see your face, if only for a moment.
I'm very glad you did. So tell me, whereabouts will your travels be taking you next?
The Land of Sand.
You're kidding me.
I'm not. The road there is long and hot beyond belief, but there is something I simply must find out once and for all. Is something wrong? Your face is red as a ripe marmot. You don't have a fever, do you?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure that it's nothing. I've never felt better.
My heart soared to see you smiling and in such great health. Well, I suppose I should be on my way.
All right. Thank you for taking time to say hello. I pray your journey is a safe one.
So this is the Land of Sand. It's more active than I expected. I'd assumed the harsh climate made it near unlivable. But from where I stand, it looks to be an inviting place to visit.
Your Majesty. It is an honor to meet you. My name is Sharif, the reigning prince of this nation. Welcome. We've long been awaiting your arrival.
I anticipated our meeting as well. Allow me to extend my sincere gratitude for your extraordinary gift. Magic is remarkable. You have a rather talented mage in your midst.
Right you are, sire. Emperor Wolfgang. Much like our nation, that gift was genuine.
I admire his straightforward way of speaking, very much. And it would seem his subjects have ideas that my own would never have imagined in their wildest dreams. Your sincerity is apparent. I see our lands being quite amicable in the future.
Thank you very much.
I see. So the Empire and the Land of Sand are about to forge an alliance.
Yes, for war. He wishes to hear your opinion before acting. He believes as minister you can provide the soundest guidance.
Very well. I shall pay him a visit before the sun sets tomorrow. You may take your leave now.
Sir.
What is the Empire scheming by forging this union? It's hard to believe the Land of Sand made the first move, mostly because I can't discern what they're trying to gain. To make a bad judgment here would be to insult the king, and I'm loath to disgrace my liege after he granted a lowly spy like me such a high post. Luckily, it's the day of Satyr. I may be able to acquire some information while the situation is evolving.
The pork cutlet bowl's up.
No, just wait till we last.
Hey, Kudo, whenever you get the chance, I need 2 more large mugs of beer, okay?
Why 2? Didn't Artorias only want 1?
Oh, gosh, those 2 are fast.
Hey, another draft beer. Same here. You're the best.
Thanks. We'll have those out soon. Welcome to Nicoya.
Wow, green tea shaved ice is unlike anything else.
Pork cutlet balls for life. Omelette rice should be ready, but it's not.
I'm sorry. Please wait just a bit longer.
Pardon, I'll take a tofu steak and a mixed vegetable tempura rice burger. And can you make them both to go, please?
Got it!
Thank you for waiting.
Yeah, now here we go.
Gracious, it's crowded yet again. And there are the fried seafood dwarves, the men from the lands of mountains and sea, the halfling pair. I doubt I could learn much about the Empire and the Land of Sand from any of these customers.
Thanks for your patience. We're a bit busier than usual, but if you don't mind sharing a table, I can show you to one right now.
I don't mind at all.
I was hoping you would say that. Please, right this way.
I'm sorry to intrude. The Knight of the Duchy Heinrich fried shrimp and a mercenary from the Empire, Ranija rare cheesecake. I'm fairly certain she originally hails from the Land of Sand, so she may very well know something. Oh, my word, is that Demon Lord Lastina? So she's a regular here now. I'll have to be careful how I go about questioning her. From what I've heard, but since you're here, I'll have my usual, please.
Sure, you like the carbonara, right? I'll put that in for you.
And I'd like to go ahead and order my usual mocha chocolate parfait, please.
Excuse me, do you know why my food's taking so long?
Yes, I wanted to ask the same thing. I'm sorry, the kitchen's a bit backed up today. I promise everything's coming, so please bear with us.
I guess it can't be helped when there are so many customers dining at once.
It'll be worth the wait, though. Thanks for understanding, everyone.
I was just informed we can offer you a complimentary quiche while you wait for your meals, if you're interested.
What's a quiche?
Sometimes you can guess what's in it from the title of the dish alone, but this one has me stumped.
This particular quiche is a combination of cobbler's tubers, shripe, eggs, and cheese baked inside a pie crust.
You had me at cobbler's tubers. I could have those with every single meal.
Yes, I would love that.
Eggs are a main ingredient as well. Put me down for one, too.
4 quiches total. I'm curious to see what kind of cheeses it uses.
Understood. I'll divide it and bring it right out.
Thanks, I really owe you one, Kuro.
I was simply following Master's directions. Besides, you're constantly helping me out even when you don't need to.
Order up, ladies. I've got 3 to-go omelets for Gaganpo.
All right, I can take the omelets since Kuro's got the quiches.
Actually, why don't you handle the quiche and I'll get the omelets? It'd be easier since I can converse directly with Gaganpo.
Right, good call.
Is she serious?
Thank you for waiting. Here's your quiche.
Ah, the shripe's right on top.
Marks for presentation already. This outer layer must be the pie crust. What an ingenious way to support such densely packed fillings. And egg appears to be the key to binding all the other components together.
I see the shripe is clearly the star of this dish.
It smells great. The scent of cheese never fails to whet my appetite.
I didn't expect the cobbler's tubers to be part of every bite.
It's very soft and tender overall, but the shripe adds just the right variation in texture.
The cheese tastes so good.
The cobbler's tubers provide such substance, and though the flavor is simple, it's seasoned to perfection.
The same great taste of the sea I get from fried shrimp is evident here as well, but now it's accompanied by the richness of the...
I apologize for the unusually long wait.
It's all right. The food's always worth it, so I'll be back again.
I'm relieved to hear that. Safe travels. We'll see you next time.
That you will. Thanks for everything.
Mr. Fried Shrimp, I'm starting to see why you like shripe so much.
If only more people were like you, good sir. But if there's one component that truly makes this dish, it's the eggs.
A close second would have to go to the cheese because of how well it pairs with the saltiness of the shripe.
And then the cobbler's tubers soak up the variety of flavors. It's delectable.
Calm down. Take deep breaths. You have to go about this with the grace of a monarch because we're in a public place and she's a princess.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Is there an emergency?
Do you know where Chocolate Parfait is? Don't tell me she already left.
Chocolate Parfait is... Sorry, I know who you mean, but she hasn't come in.
She hasn't?
Brother dear, you're making a scene. Why don't we just sit down for now?
Oh, okay.
Maybe a coffee float with ice cream will help cool him down.
And make the kaffa extra sweet if you can.
My sweet tooth hasn't been satisfied either today, so I'll of course take my signature float.
Your order has been accepted. Sharif is acting strangely. Do you know if something happened?
He does seem a lot different today, doesn't he?
I wonder why he yelled Adelheid as soon as he came through the door. I could have sworn they were on great terms, but now?
It's nothing to worry about. Though he may need our support.
Our support?
Fried shrimp's orders up. Got it, Aletta?
Sure, coming. Without further ado, your fried shrimp and carbonara. We also have a mocha chocolate parfait and rare cheesecake.
Oh, how I've waited for this. Breading is crispy.
This creamy, smooth texture and combination of tart and sweet taste is unparalleled. I could keep eating this for eternity.
A sumptuous treat layered with the slightly bitter kaffa, the syrupy chocolate, and the fluffy cream that mellows them both. Devilishly delectable.
The rich flavor of eggs and the savoriness of smoked meat are packed into this sauce. The way they envelop the noodles is truly delicious.
Fried shrimp will always be the best.
The complimentary dish with the cobbler's tubers we got was good too. Although I was also right to choose the mocha chocolate parfait again.
Everyone's favorite dish always comes out on top.
Mm-hmm. But that quiche was certainly a contender for a moment there, what with its enchanting blend of flavors.
I have to agree. I highly doubt I would have ever thought of pairing
Since tubers are an imperial specialty and shripe is a staple food, I guess we never thought to pair them. If we could distribute our nation's specialty dishes to other lands, it would boost commerce and advance the dietary culture of our entire world.
Ah, that's true.
Very true. How lovely would that be? We wouldn't have to wait.
Perhaps I should propose this idea to the king and see what he thinks.
Brother, if you drink another drop of water, you're not going to have any room for your float.
Maybe. But this water's the only thing helping me keep my cool.
I see.
Thank you for your patience. I've got one coffee float and a melon soda float.
I should apologize. I'm sorry for yelling and disrupting your work environment.
Aw, please don't worry about it. Oh, and whatever happens, know I support you.
So good. The Otherworld's kaffa has a pure, balanced flavor that gets the sourness to bitterness ratio just right. My body overheated from the long walk over the hot sand and nerves, but one bite chills me right to my core. The rich taste and mild sweetness of milk complements kaffa like no other. In fact, I could finish it in one go. The ice cream adds to the kaffa's sweetness while softening its bitterness. No wrong way to drink it. You can eat the ice cream bite by bite and then down it with the kaffa, or mix them should be.
Seems like he's finally got it under control. Brother, look.
Sharif, hi, how are you? I take it Renner's here as well?
Adelheid!
What are you?
May I please take your hand in marriage?
That's right. Something as simple as sharing a meal with others can spark such immense joy. I learned that from you. But then, I also feel happy just being here like this. Sharif, if you want my hand, then it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Addie.
If those two are getting hitched, let's get smashed to celebrate. I'm treating everybody tonight. Drink till you drop and eat till you burst. Time for more pork cutlet bowl.
Now I know how proposals are done down on the surface level. How interesting.
Hey, Var, what's marriage mean anyway?
It means they're becoming a family.
Aw, that's so nice!
It sure is.
Do you think I can get married too?
I can't believe it. He was trying to curry favor with the Empire so he could marry the princess. Not bad, Desert Prince. Not bad at all. I must report this to my own nation at once. Seems we won't have to fly our battle flags anytime soon.
I can't just sit here.
Hey, Sharif, you're, holding me too tight.
Sorry, I was caught up in the moment.
It's fine. Oh, and you called me Addie. Was that a heat of the moment thing as well?
Did it bother you?
Not at all. It made me really happy. Sherry?
Okay.
It's funny. Something about seeing young love in action makes me feel giddy with happiness as well.
Yes, I know what you mean. Even watching him pine was sweet.
Not a sweet word, though.
Master! Adelheid and Sharif just got engaged out front.
I saw and heard the whole thing. Gotta admit, it kind of blindsided me.
Oh, me too. Would have had to be psychic to see it coming.
I saw it coming.
Now I know what you meant when you told me we should be supportive. Geez, you could have been a little more specific or at least explained how he felt.
It didn't occur to me that you hadn't noticed.
Maybe I'll serve some chocolate parfaits on the house.
It hasn't changed at all.
Welcome to Nicoya.
What's this? When did he hire part-timers? A young demon girl and... Oh, good gracious. That fool! Of all the creatures he could have employed. Thankfully, she doesn't seem malicious. One wrong move, though, and there goes not only Nicoya, but the entire world.
So, is this your first time at our restaurant?
It has been a while, but I've come here before.
Oh, welcome back. Right this...
Long time no see. Huh, Art?
Oh, if it isn't Yomi.
Would you care if I shared a table with you?
Why, of course not.
I'm much obliged.
Who's Yomi? Your hand towel and complimentary water. Oh, and our menu if you need it.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Right. The menu has grown quite a bit. I suppose that proves just how hard he's been working. Some things have stayed the same, though, like your pork loin cutlet with beer.
Why stop ordering the ultimate pairing? So about 10 years ago?
10 years? It's been a whole decade since Daiki died.
Who's Daiki?
Excuse me, another beer, please.
You got it. I'll have that right out for you.
Oh, by the way, is today a special event?
I'd certainly say so, yes. The reception for a royal wedding is to be held here. For the Princess of the Empire and the Prince of the Land of Sand.
Those two nations are joining forces? Now that's a change I wasn't expecting.
One nice frothy beer. Enjoy, Artorias.
Thank you.
May I go ahead and order?
Sure.
I'll have the pork loin cutlet. And can you ask him to make it with extra rice?
I most certainly can. It'll be out in just a moment.
Well, you've missed a few things. Demons are no longer our foes.
No, I'm aware. Some memories just scar deeper than others. Do you remember? We'd slay scores of demons without resting our swords.
That's right. Some wounds feel like they were made yesterday, when really it's been 70 years since we fought. Didn't think you'd survive that evil god sending you on a one-way trip to the other world. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
I can't be mad, since I also believed I was a goner. But then...
Hey, are you all right? Come on, please, open your eyes. I can feel your heart beating. you understand what I'm saying? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Odd time of year to go for a swim. I sincerely hope you weren't actually trying to kill yourself. Oh, was that your stomach? Listen, I just got some quality meat. How about I treat you?
No, thanks.
Don't be like that. My name's Daiki Yamagata. Mind telling me yours?
Sure. You can call me Yomi.
It seems the life you lived in the other world was a fairly good one.
Yes, sure was.
Thanks for waiting, ma'am. Here's your pork loin cutlet with extra rice.
It looks great.
I hope you like it.
Thank you for the meal. The breading has that freshly fried aroma, and you can tell the tender meat has been prepared with care. The more I chew, the more the flavor unfolds. It's superb, so we agree this truly is the ultimate dish.
Wise as ever.
Now then, where was I? Worcestershire sauce really elevates the taste. It adds a salty umami flavor that goes great with a little drizzle of lemon juice. Listen, enjoy without pause. And then there's the rice, the best side dish for a pork loin cutlet. Each individual grain is so soft and smooth, and eating it at the same time as the cutlet brings out the savoriness of the meat. Lest I forget the finely chopped cabbage. With its crunchy texture and refreshing taste, it serves as the perfect palate cleanser, allowing me to never tire of my favorite meal.
I can tell by watching how much you like it.
Of course, it would be rude to treat such a fine meal with anything less than my love and respect.
I suppose that's true.
Deny how much his skill has improved. Pardon me, could you bring the chef out here? I have something to give him.
Of course, be right back.
Yep, thought so. Still ordering extra rice, huh, Grandma?
If you had a hunch it was me, then you should have come out sooner.
Wait, she's your grandma?
Yep. Meet my lovely grandmother, Yomi.
Wow, this is like the surprise of the century.
Surprise of the century is a bit much.
I guess you do look the same. Sort of. Right?
Well, I think I take after my grandpa more than anyone else in our family.
You do, very much so.
Well, Grams, what is it that you have for me?
It's this. Right?
Hold on a second. So the one I've had all this time isn't the master?
That's right. Because this does more than lock and unlock a door. It holds within it a power, one that should only be used at the owner of Nicoya's discretion. It can end the restaurant to another world.
What does she mean by end? As in forever?
After Daiki died, I thought I would be the one to close this restaurant's door for the final time. But you've done a fine job keeping the business going strong. So when you feel you've reached a point you're ready to bring this restaurant to an end, all you have to do is take this key and break it. Once you do, the front door will never again open to or from the other world.
I see. Won't end it. Not after what he said.
If anything happens to me, I'm leaving this restaurant to you. You can choose to keep it going or shut it down. That said, I really hope you'll do the former. This place has a very special place in my heart.
I won't shut it down as long as I'm healthy. I'd like to do Grandpa proud.
Still, it'd be best if the key were in your hands.
Sure.
Gosh, that was scary.
I thought I'd never get to eat chicken curry again.
It appears you've built quite the fan club. This is goodbye for now. I hope it turns out to be a wonderful party.
Thanks.
Take care, Art.
Same to you, old friend.
Thank you for choosing Nicoya. Look how many customers came to celebrate.
The guests of honor have arrived.
So happy for you.
Yes,
Congratulations. We're thrilled for the both of you.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks so much.
And another thank you to everyone for joining us. Words can't express the joy we feel to celebrate this occasion in the place we first met. With people like you, our relationship is what some may call a slow burn. But our spark...
I'm sorry. That was me. Food to get cold. Let's keep the speeches short so we have more time to enjoy the meal.
Yeah, good idea. The union of two nations under one love. Cheers! Cheers!
Wait, are all three of these pizza?
Yeah, I think they are.
I'll start with this one. The mild tartness of the white sauce combines with the sweetness of this yellow vegetable, creating a unique taste. It's delicious. These kernels look familiar. I've definitely seen them in our world before. So the real question is what this sauce is made from. It's not night sauce. Why can't I put my finger on it?
He seems to have liked it well enough. I wonder if this one's just as good. The herbs are so fragrant, and it has the perfect amount.
Once again, pizza proves to be a truly profound dish.
When we get home, let's recreate these too.
Yeah.
And what do we have here?
Whatever it is, smells good.
Maybe we're supposed to put it on top of something? Ow. That's good.
Oh, yeah?
You weren't kidding!
I wonder what other food we can put it on.
Rice goes best with curry.
Rice?
Oh, wow.
I could eat this all day! And today we actually get the chance to. You know what? I bet this would be great with cheese on it.
I'm willing to give it a try. Did someone say true? But who wants to be the first to test that theory?
Me! I gladly volunteer!
Such a shame. There's plenty of food, but no pudding.
Yes, nor is there fruit jelly. And that was what I was most looking forward to.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen any sweets being served.
Everyone, can I have your attention, please?
The master has a gift for the newlyweds.
Congrats to you both. May your love ascend and grow sweeter.
That's amazing!
How very thoughtful of you.
Here you go. Use this.
Why are you armed?
My bad. The world must not have this custom. Where I'm from, it's traditional for the new bride and groom to cut the first slice.
Oh, shall we?
Let's.
It's cut. What happens now?
Oh, just sit back and let me cut the rest of it. Crudo, can you bring out the plates?
Yes.
God of demons is good. Let us thank him for this food. In his name I pray. Amen. That is super sweet. Wow, it's great.
The tartness of the fruit, the fluffiness of the cake, and the cream all brought together as one.
It's so refreshing and light, but of course with a wonderful sweetness.
Though my usual dessert is great, I have to admit how nice it is to try something different every now and then.
But there's one downside. It's making me crave a cream soda.
By all means, order one. The menu's still open.
Seriously? If one of you could please bring me...
I'll take pudding a la mode, thanks.
And fruit jelly for me, please. The only thing that would make this party better is 3 kinds of cheesecake.
And 2 Mont Blancs over here. Or 3.
Sure thing.
I can make the melon soda float, and I'll try to help in any way I can.
Great. Thanks, girls.
Here, Sherry.
Now there's a sight that warms the heart.
Good. Mincemeat cutlet.
Huh? Hey, what's wrong?
What if we were like them? What if you and I were a happy pair too?
Wait, where the heck did that come from, Fried Shrimp?
It came from my love for you. Please, marry.
Sarah and Heinrich are getting married too? But if they do that, I might not get to work for her anymore. Now you wait just a second here, Flubber Boy.
What? I'm so confused.
Huh?
Sorry, but Sarah's mine.
What do you mean?
Aletta, since when am I yours?
As your friend, I want you to be happy more than anything. As your housekeeper, I can't help but be concerned for my job.
In that case, you have nothing to fear. I don't intend to marry anytime soon.
Huh?
You think stealing people's thunder is charming? Propose after creating your own mood, honestly.
No, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. Though I won't deny the jovial atmosphere did inspire me to act.
Well, the more we live, the more we learn. You'll do better next time.
Wait, what next time?